uh, oh, man. Hello.
Before you start gaming, please react to this shit VG.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today...
Sure. These are paid protesters, by the way. Oh, yeah, old ladies, they're paid.
we have a video...
Anytime you see old ladies at one of these protests, you know for sure, 100% guaranteed, they are paid to be there. So, no fucking question about it. These are paid protesters. No real people are doing this. I don't know why, stupid. You gotta be a subscriber for 1 minute pops up if I've been subscribed for a gajillion years. I don't know why YouTube unsubscribes me. It's like some weird fucking glitch. It's fucking retarded. How's Ask Yourself? He's doing quite well. We were just doing some grocery shopping today. Just ate some... I just sat some with some cereal. It's not a proper sentence, but... Late night cereal is just fucking great. Dude, I had Cinnamon Toast Crunch a couple weeks ago. Fuck me, that shit's just so fucking good. SDX92 is hilarious and annoying Clav breakup with girlfriend.
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be fucking funny. Well, thanks for the Nation Dodo. We'll take a look at the protests soon.
Careful what you wish for.
I'm not. I don't. I'm fine with that. You know, if I fucked up, tell me. That's my. I want that energy match. You know.
There's a lot of fuck ups.
Yeah, well, you too. You want to get it? You want to get into our fuck ups? You can get into it.
Don't fucking argue with me.
No, I'm serious. You want to get into it? Because yeah, I got fuck ups with bro. You got fuck ups too.
She's pretty cute, but also pretty annoying.
Old ladies have nothing to do all day, which is why they like to go to these protests just out of boredom.
No. What the Chinese government does is they basically find whoever the fuck they can, basically, who's willing to go to these protests so long as they're paid. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I know how it works with lobbyists. They literally find actors and pay them to show up to these protests. They'll go through like what is it? Like Model Mayhem. They'll go on any sort of like website that just has actor profiles. They'll message actors in the area where they want the protest to be. And then they'll pay them, you know, like $100 to show up to a protest or whatever. And yeah, those people are literally actors. With the Chinese, you know, propaganda campaigns, I think the way it generally works is they'll find people who are somewhat politically involved, who are like brain rot TikTok watching idiots. And then they'll look and see if they're part of some kind of social justice activist group or something. And then they'll contact that activist group and say, hey, could you attend this protest? We're like some ethical company that or we work for some aid group. And we want you. So I think that's the way that kind of networking works. But a lot of these people end up being fucking old ladies because they're the ones that have the kind of free time to go to any random fucking protest any day of the week, right? Because they're retired. They don't have anything to do.
Be careful, VG people might say you sound like a conspiracy theorist for saying this.
That's not a conspiracy theory. They know that for sure. This is a well-known fact. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo.
I think chat would not like to. I don't think we should share it, honestly. But if you want to get into it, you can. You want to?
You're the only fucking bitch in all of the United States that could be in a fucking 50th story penthouse, everything paid for, going to clubs, everything, and still fucking bitch every second of the day.
Oh, you think I bitch every second of the day? Well, why don't we share what you did last night so that they can understand why today I was not having
shut
it
the
and
fuck
I wanted
up.
to go home. Let's share.
I don't give a
You
fuck.
want to share with them?
I don't even remember last night.
Well, then
or the
share
night
with
before.
them.
Bitch, I don't even remember last
Don't call
night.
me a fucking bitch. I'm gonna get up and leave.
Oh, of course.
No, don't call me that. And the fact that you call me ungrateful is unbelievable. Because I don't look at money and shit like that. Like, that's the reason that I'm here.
Sure you don't. Yeah, right. Dude, like, he's calling her a bitch, and she's literally still sitting there. She's there for money.
I don't even care about that shit. You could be in a shack and I'd still be with you. Like, yes, it's beautiful. I love it and I'm grateful for it. But at the end of the day,
This is what women do. They're so fucking manipulative. They'll tell you, oh, I'm not with you for money or anything. It's because I love you for who you are. No, you're with them for money. Like,
I only care about you. So I don't know how you don't get that yet. Like, that's been so clear over so much time.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you say Jesus, really? Bro.
the hell is that? Are those sweet potato fries?
Bro, you're on some weird shit right now. I'm gonna share with the live what the fuck happened last night. Like, why are you even fucking talking about this? I was very valid and rational in my...
I don't remember what happened last night.
That's your fault.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So don't come at me for having a day where I'm upset. I'm not having it, and you keep disrespecting me. I'm not gonna sit there and take it.
You
There's
literally
boundaries. And you should get that. Like, I don't set crazy boundaries. I literally let you do whatever the hell you want. I sit there and watch.
Why is it fucking quiet as shit? I have to open my volume settings. What the fuck is going on? Huh? I want to go like all sound devices. What the fuck? Boys. Can you?
Relax. Okay, you know what? You're on some weird shit at all times, and I just really don't like
I was not even getting mad at you. I was
Okay, this chick's a fucking whiny, complaining bitch. Holy fuck.
Oh.
I don't want to be perfect, you know? Same shit as earlier. You're on some weird shit.
That was it? Oh, dude, I've been there, done that. Holy fuck. Yeah, this chick's a bitch.
My god.
You can listen to that video, and you can hear how yours explains how your first like viral video was my mogging to oblivion, and that we all met, and it was so cute.
Okay, so come watch it.
Same day. You can watch it with your stream.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dude.
I love your stream though. Have a great stream. No issues here. Like genuinely, I don't got a problem. Just watch it. Here, let's watch it. You wanna watch it? Okay.
On one of the first, I DM'd him, I was like, oh, your mom's not on TikTok, right? And we started chatting, this was like January 7, 2024, and since then we've been like in the same group chat.
Whatever though, it explains all the lore.
Nick Fuentes replied to my argument. He said, Aura. Wait, hold on. Oh, stop.
I'm
Don't
not
touch
doing
it.
anything.
Don't touch the computer.
I'm watching how cool it is. Look, I didn't make you do that.
Bro, you're about to...
What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm literally just doing this. Like, what am I gonna do? I don't know what you're tripping over. What would I do? What can I do? Wait, what is going on?
I don't know why you're clicking on my computer.
I didn't click. I moved your mouse.
I'm running an important live stream.
Yeah, of course. What would I do though? I literally was moving your mouse.
Okay.
You're like on edge, bro. Just like take a chill pill.
This chick is exactly the type of girl I have had a personal experience with.
Maybe you need to get some sleep.
Holy
Maybe you need to
fuck.
like actually go to bed and not like continue.
Everything is still fucking
Yep.
bitch.
So I don't know what the fuck like you're on at all times today. I don't really know how to respond. So it just turns into some weird shit.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
I just want to eat my protein bar, bro.
US has been attempting to raid and seize an oil tanker that switched flags from Iran to RU after failing to breach blockade of Venezuela. RU has deployed naval assets including to a sub to intercept this raid. They should be meeting soon near Norway.
Well, you know, it's the usual suspects. Like, again, that's the reason there's paid protesters saying, oh my god, this is so horrible. Like, yeah. So, it's just a threat to Russia and China, and Iran, to some extent. Like, they're not able to get access to Venezuelan oil. Just fucking silly. Thanks for the donation, retard. Yeah, US is gonna fuck him up.
The fuck? Boys, did you just see that shit? Did you guys just see that shit? Did you see that shit? Are you guys fucking serious?
Yeah, he's dating a bitch. Just a whiny fucking complaining bitch. Just whines and complains about literally everything. So many
That's
women
fucking
do
weird.
that.
That's fucking weird. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? But boys, like what? Like what? No.
Oh. Hello there. Oh. Here's my kitty. Look at him. I love this cat. Oh, I love him so much. How's my baby? Oh, how's my sweet baby? You know I love you, right? Yeah. Oh, he's so good.
In all seriousness, why does China hate the USA so much? Our country has not done anything to them really.
Well, they're communists and they're they basically want to be the rulers of the world. That's their ambition. And obviously, in order to do that, they have to destroy the United States. They basically want to destroy every country, really. But, yeah, they just want to control the world. That's all it's about. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. STX donate tillers, massive gaslighting and guilt shaming. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know the exact fucking type. They're always on some shit, starting problems, and then when you're like, what the fuck are you doing? What is your problem? They just do whatever they can to make it seem like you're the issue when they're the problem. Thanks for the donation, STX.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Like, genuinely. That's what I'm most concerned about. Now I'm in a bad mood now. I lose my train of thought, and I'm in a bad mood. That's why that's why I'm just like standing there like, what the fuck? I really just didn't want to ruin my mood. Act like you.
Oh, here we go.
Huh?
Why are you in a bad mood? What's wrong?
Why am I in a bad mood?
Yeah, why are you in a bad mood? Why are you not doing well?
Poking the bear. And there she comes into the room, starting more shit. Oh, dude, I wish there was like some comprehensive guide for dudes so that they know to just avoid chicks like this. And so many of them are like that, and like they're so good at manipulating you too into thinking that, oh, like maybe I did something wrong here, and you just start second guessing yourself. Like, you know, the fundamental thing is just don't listen to women. Just do whatever the hell you're gonna do. Ben Boy donated $2. Let me see.
If you ever see salmon crossing the road, don't touch them. But if you do, what happens next might surprise you. Around November, a quiet stretch of Valley Road in Washington turns into a scene of unexpected traffic. But the rush isn't from cars, it's from salmon. You're witnessing a shimmering parade of salmon crossing the road. They're on a mission.
I really like salmon. I think they're pretty.
Flopping from the flooded Skokomish River to spawning grounds on the other side. Sadly, many won't make it. They tire out and die mid-journey, becoming an easy feast for nearby wildlife. But for humans, it's a different story. Catching salmon this way is illegal. So while it might look like a free dinner, it could cost you a hefty fine. If you ever see salmon crossing the...
Yeah, salmon are pretty. Hate how fucking... Ah, don't bite me. That's a good salmon. Ooh, that's a really good salmon. Yeah, that's a good salmon. I like fish. Thanks for the donation, Ben Boy.
Be careful, the GSJWS might say you're racist for implying that a country that isn't the USA is trying to conquer over the world.
Well, they can smell my butt. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Autism donate $2 asking in good faith, why are you pro-Israel? Because I'm not a fucking retard. I understand Hamas initiated first, but isn't Israel going overboard at this point? No, that's just a stupid gay retard bitch take. Thanks for the donation, Autism.
Because you're interrupting my streams.
I'm interrupting?
And being...
You invited me. How am I interrupting if I'm just kicking it with you?
Well, you don't have to sit there and act like you don't know exactly what you're doing. Being disrespectful.
Oh, you want to continue this? Or you want to continue this weird vibe where we're just...
Yeah, there we go. She's trying it. She's trying it. There's the gaslighting tactic in action.
Just can hang out.
I'm not going to go back and forth with you.
Weird.
I'm not going to go back and forth with you.
I'm not either.
Okay. Thanks. So...
Like, guys, you gotta understand, like, You guys can say you hate me all you want, whatever. I love you guys, but at the end of the day, I want the best for Brayden. I want the best for Clav. I want him to like fucking do well, but he kind of just gets in these weird little moods, you guys, where it's like,
Yeah,
what did you say?
because it's.
You know, think about it.
I'm in a weird mood. I'm dead sober and.
Modern Life Dating just tipped $5. Hey bro, it's MLD. Let me coach you on how to find a good girlfriend who respects you.
Listen.
Not this ranting sub 5 maniac.
I just want the best for you, but
Thank you so much for that.
I really do. So like, yeah, you guys can hate me all you want, but at the end of the day,
Social Quace just tipped $3. Holy shit, does this bitch think she's a part of the stream? We're here for Clav, bitch. Shut your mouth and just sit there and look pretty for the gooners.
ask them to come, whatever.
Really.
Like, you just be kind, and that's kind of just not what's going on. So you guys will hate on me. You guys.
Like, by the way, they do this manipulation shit so that they can keep bringing you down, bringing you down, bringing you down, so that they can control you and get you to do what they want. This whole tactic is to basically destroy your self-esteem, make you feel like you're not capable of being in control of your own actions. And the whole gaslighting tactic, it's designed to basically, like, literally make you question reality, question yourself, and put you into this, like, weird childlike mindset where you start thinking that you can't rationally think, so that you just putting full trust in them. That's what this whole thing is about. And it's really important that you are able to identify that behavior so that you don't fall into that fucking trap, because these people will try to destroy your life.
Chad just tipped $3. Go away, bitch.
The problem is,
He's losing aura. He's not.
it's not about the
Brayden
aura.
will never fucking lose aura. Like, y'all are tripping as hell.
You're
Like,
ruining my streams a lot of the times.
No, I'm actually not. I don't fucking ruin shit. The only thing that's ruining it.
What
is
the fuck
fact
are
that
you? Hold on.
get
Hold on.
really,
Hold on.
like,
Hold on.
angry,
Not.
honestly, for no
Hold on.
reason,
Hold on.
babe.
Hold
Like,
on.
I want
Hold
to have a
on.
good time.
That's enough.
I just want to have
That's
fun,
enough.
You know?
That's enough. Can I finish my stream?
Has your opinion on Myron Gaines / Red Pill stuff changed at all? Like, I was watching his debate with Tim Pool and not so erudite, and even though I don't agree with a lot of his extreme views, some of the stuff he says is funniest when women get triggered.
His political takes are beyond fucking retarded, so anything politically related, just stupid as fuck. As far as his views on women, the very basic stuff, like never get married, make sure that you only deal with women that respect you. As soon as they start disrespecting you, kick that bitch to the curb. Like that sort of shit, yeah. The strange, like, over-the-top conspiratorial stuff is just fucking weird. Like, he thinks every fucking college girl is getting flown out by basketball players to get fucked. Like that sort of stuff is just fucking wacko, bizarro shit. Also, his, like, the weird advice of, I guess, like, he's kind of changed his stance on marriage, sort of, because, like, now he's flat out saying never get married, but I remember a while ago he was saying make sure you have sex with, like, at least 100 girls before you get married. Like, that, nobody does that. Like, that's fucking weird. I don't know how that, like, you can look at the research, that's not even remotely helpful. And yeah, he doesn't follow his own advice. The guy pays for prostitutes, like, this is well known. He's not very good with women. Both of them aren't good with women. They can't get access to women that they actually find attractive. So they literally just pay for literal prostitutes. So they're not really the types of guys to listen to if you're actually interested in getting good with women. Like, they have some good takes, but they're, like, again, they're just not a good resource for, like, knowing how to deal with women. Chris Comwell is probably, well, I think hands down the best for that sort of thing. Atomic Attraction. Thanks for the donation, though, Ben Boy.
Wow, I never knew that salmon were so brave enough to continue their species that they would swim across the street just to ache that goal the lengths a torn species will go to reproduce. There is a short film about their life.
That's really weird. But yeah, I like salmon. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Dodo Donatillers, did you ever have a moment when you realized life was a lot tougher than you thought? Like coming out of adolescence to paying your own bills, or not really? No. No. Like, if you live in a modern Western country, the only way you're really gonna end up homeless is if you're addicted to drugs or mentally ill. Like, that's really the only way it's gonna happen. So, like, and I would also classify, like, being really, really stupid a form of mental illness. So, like, you'll see people get homeless because, like, they're stupid. They just make really dumb decisions. But I would also classify stupidity as, like, a form of mental illness. So, as long as you can get a job, there's social safety nets that will prevent you from getting homeless. Like, there's rent-subsidized housing, there's welfare, there's unemployment. Like, there's so many different resources where, like, there's a way to prevent you from, like, extreme abject poverty where you're literally just living out on the street. Majority of homeless either choose that lifestyle or they're mentally ill or addicted to drugs. That is, like, 99.99% of homeless. It's very fucking rare that you ever see somebody become homeless because of really unfortunate life circumstances that were just completely out of their control. If you're, like, at least average intelligence, you're capable of getting a job at Walmart or, like, a restaurant or some coffee place, it's very hard to prevent homelessness. And, like, everything else is just a matter of mindset, right? Like, you can appreciate things or you can not appreciate things. You can make everything, like, seem like some horrible, like, thing, like, oh my god, I gotta get up to work, and oh, this job sucks. But, like, it's all a matter of mindset, and it's like a glass half empty, half full kind of thing. So when people talk about how difficult the life is, it's a matter of mindset. It's like, I'm not going to say things are always easy, but when you're talking about, like, true horrible existence, it's rarely ever the case that you're going to get there. Like, if you're just a normal fucking functioning human being. So, you know, I never had the feeling that life is just so difficult. I've had really horrible depression, but I've never had like some waking up moment where it's like, oh my God, I can't believe how hard it is to like make money and pay bills and rent and stuff like that. I am a little spoiled with my job, obviously, but like I didn't always work at like, you know, with YouTube and shit. I knew like eventually I'd move out of my parents' place, but like I always just had the feeling that, you know, I'm smart, capable, and I'd be able to get by. So thanks for the donation, Dodo.
New York Times guy now reporting as of an hour ago that there are now 5 oil tankers so far that were recently in Venezuelan waters that switched their flag to Russia. Very interesting.
Well, I guess especially now because Ukraine blew up so much of the Russian oil industry. They're having to import quite a bit of fuel. They're desperate. Really fucking desperate. But yeah, that's interesting. That's the last bit of oil they're gonna get. Thanks for the donation, though, retard.
Stop take edibles half of the streams, so you don't get tired and we have another 2 to 4 hour stream where you're less willing to react.
I haven't taken edibles in a little while. It's been like 2 weeks. I only just took one today. But that's because I had to work on my motorcycle today. I got up. I was going to go to Walmart, get some groceries, and then poof, the battery just went dead. And then I tried to diagnose the issue, unplug the negative terminal, plug it back in and stuff like that. Bike still wouldn't turn on, so the battery was like completely dead. I tested it. Fucking toast all of a sudden. So that's why I was having some of those weird electrical issues. And then I tried to take the battery out, and the terminal fucking... You know the stupid fucking thing on the battery, the screw? I don't know if this is as big of an issue on cars, but motorcycle batteries... They have these tiny little fucking screw holes, and they're held in place with these shitty fucking plastic pieces. So when you try to tighten it down, they break, and then it twists around, and then you can't get the fucking battery terminal out. So I was struggling getting the stupid thing off for a while, and then luckily I had a spare battery, but the reason I had that spare is because... It had that problem. The fucking screw thing broke that held the screw hole in. So then I got the new battery so that I didn't have that issue. But then I had to install that battery, which still worked, but it had the problem with the broken terminal. So then, like, after, like, I had to swap out that battery in, and then for a fucking while, I had to jam a screwdriver in the thing, and it was so fucking difficult. Especially for the one side, and I almost electrocuted myself pretty bad. So, yeah, and then, like I was fucking with that for, like, 3 hours before I could go to Walmart, and then by the time I got home, I was just fucking tired, and then I made food. I figured, I'll just have a nap before stream. Like, I was planning on streaming it, like, around 6 or 7, but I figured, if I wake up at, like, 8 or 9, whatever. And then I wake up and it's 1 in the morning, so, you know. Thanks for the donation, though, 5. But yeah, I only just took an edible right before stream.
It's a shame that salmon are now in danger of extinction because of overfishing.
Yep, that is true. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Salmon are also eaten by bears. They would definitely not choose a bear or a man under any circumstance.
That is true. Poor salmon. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo.
I think the problem is that depression just makes life seem harder than it actually is. It's not that being an adult and working is inherently hard, but if you are depressed, then obviously all that stuff is going to seem incredibly difficult.
Unfortunately, society has chosen the most horrible fucking religions to follow. Like, I think Christianity is especially bad because, like, there's this, like, weird mindset where only God can save you, ask Jesus for help. Like, it just puts you in a mindset where you're helpless and you're thinking, oh God, my situation's bad, God help me. And I think that's in large part why you see so many people who are depressed. Even if you're not Christian, you're kind of, it's pervasive, that sort of thinking. So if society adopted Stoicism as the primary, sort of life philosophy, I think you'd see a lot less of that. Way, way less. And unfortunately, like, again, they don't really teach you basic, fundamental life advice in school. Like, they don't teach you how to be a proper, functioning fucking human being who can get by. They just make you learn a bunch of fucking worthless bullshit. So there should be classes on the human condition. They should explain to you why you're depressed, like how Stoicism can fucking help you. This empowerment, glass half full sort of mindset where you're in control of your own mind, your own destiny, and all that. And they should teach you, like the fundamental aspects of the human condition, so you can just get through life better. Like, why isn't that taught in school? Like, school shouldn't just be a bunch of just random fucking bullshit where you have to memorize crap from a textbook and then write it down again. It should prepare you for life. So, like, there should also be financial literacy courses that are mandatory, like how to calculate interest on a credit card and shit. How to, like, make savings for retirement, like what the best sort of investment strategies are. But, like, they just won't do it. And I think there's some reasons for it. It's like, they just want to keep you stupid. Thanks for the donation, though, Ben Boy.
I'm not listening to this.
Well, that's fine, because I couldn't even understand anything that you said before. It's like, glitch, like, what the fuck? Like, you want to fucking
do you not
crazy fucking disrespect to me? Like, yeah, I'm fucking glitching out. And I'm like, what do I say? Like,
do you not see?
I just want to love you, and you're fucking on some weird shit.
I don't mean to prevent starting the stream late, but during the stream getting more tired from something that makes you zooted, gummies or something similar.
Well, I mean, I do have to sleep at some point. So I take them when I do want to, like, reset my sleep schedule. And I figured right now would be a good time because, like, they only make me, like, fairly mildly zooted so I can still do stuff. And then by the end of the stream, I'll be, like, very tired. But thanks for the donation, 5.
Shit all the time. So, like, let's just clip it. Let's just clip it. This is some weird shit.
Do you think this
Brayden wants to continuously just not have fun, and he wants to continuously have a problem. And everybody in the house recognizes that you treat
Anonymous just tipped $3. Hey Violet, less talking and more baking cookies, bitch.
Some self-reflecting rather than constantly projecting and telling me that I'm out of line. I've been sitting here supportive, not fucking doing anything.
Like, again, you see this behavior with so many women. I'm 100% convinced at this point, more women have antisocial personality disorder than men. And to an extremely high degree. I think the discrepancy is massive. So, like, maybe 3% of men have antisocial personality disorder. I think it's like close to at least 50% of women. And there is biological plausibility for it too. The gene that causes things like sociopathy, narcissism, those antisocial personality disorder traits, it exists on the X chromosome. So women have 2 X chromosomes. They're probably at least twice as likely of having that gene. So, especially when you consider family genealogy, you have more mothers than you have fathers. It probably ends up magnifying just because of like statistical reasons, where there's probably a huge discrepancy in antisocial personality traits between men and women. It's just that it manifests differently because of some behavioral and societal and physical differences. So like women are aware that they're weaker, so if they do try to kill somebody, they're going to be less successful and they might end up getting more likely to end up in jail or hurt or something. They're also less competitive, so the actual kind of risk-reward ratio isn't really there for them, so they end up committing less acts of violence. But this sort of manipulation you see so fucking commonly.
This country needs obedient slaves who don't question anything, so they don't want to teach you any practical life advice that will actually help you.
Yeah. There's no reason whatsoever there shouldn't be a financial literacy course in school. Why the hell do you think there is not a course on how to fucking understand how to calculate the interest on your credit card? There's a reason for that. They want you in debt. They want you paying more money to big corporations, like, for sure. Thanks for the donation, though, Ben Boy. V donate $2 Blaha weirdness. Okay, I'll look at that in a second. Thanks for the donation, dude. Jason 2026 Nigga Killa donate $2. So many Indians in Canada moving. Went to a grocery store and it literally smelled like Indian street shit food fuckhole. Yeah. Yeah, I have experienced that. Thanks for the donation, Jason.
Do you think religious processions like these in residential areas should be allowed under free speech/expression laws or banned?
This isn't religious, this is political. The Khalistan thing is about a certain sect of Sikhs having their own land within India. This has nothing to do with religion. Yeah, this is an ethnic minority group within India that feels like they're getting discriminated against and they want their own like land and territory. That has nothing to do with a religious procession. And no, I don't think religious processions should be banned. Like, if they're something stupid where you're blocking traffic, like, something like that should be banned. But I don't think you should have laws that just outright prevent people from doing some religious procession in public.
All right, it's going to be another one of my
Thanks for the
spicy
donation,
takes
dude.
here. The word racist has literally become nothing more than a word that means anyone who disagrees with people on the left. And it's a case.
This is a guy who recommended genociding all Middle Eastern people, torturing, enslaving, and killing asylum seekers and any brown people who are migrants. And he also recommended not bringing any type of aid to, third world or struggling nations like in Africa, including vaccines. And he said they're useless to humanity. They're all a bunch of like dumb monkeys, and we should just let them die off. So yeah, he's pretty racist.
Case of people have cried wolf using this term so many times over and over and over and over and over, making everything racist, things that aren't even about race. They've done it so many times, like the boy who cried wolf for so many years, that that's just how most of us interpret it at this point. We don't care. We're just like, it's a useless tool. It doesn't even have any meaning anymore. And when I say leftists, I don't mean liberals, because most classic liberals, I know classic liberals who voted for Trump. The left has become far left extremists today. They're not even liberals anymore. But yeah, they use the term so much that that's all it means. So anytime anyone throws the word out now, I think most reasonable thinking people just simply think, oh no, it's just a far leftist throwing it out. It's just a meaningless word. And they've almost turned it into a positive word, because it seems to just be anything that the far left hates must be reasonable. So they've almost turned it into a compliment.
He's just very dumb. He's just a really dumb guy. Just basic bitch retard takes. Well, that's Jason. STX don't genuinely don't understand how are people getting tired at all. I can work out and sleep only 6 hours still. I'm full of energy. From my experience, this happens often because depression, low blood pressure, insulin resistance. Not you. Try lithium. I've had extremely low blood pressure, and I wouldn't say I had low energy. I would just faint a lot. Some people just have more energy. Some people have less. It's just kind of the way things work. There's probably a lot of different reasons for that. Some of the most like highly productive people with tons of energy, the reason they're like that is because they do drugs. That's not talked about a lot, but like a good example of this is the reason why when you're going through residency and becoming a doctor, your working hours are so extreme where you're doing like 18-hour shifts is because the guy who made the residency program, he was a medical doctor who got addicted to cocaine. So he was able to work 3 days straight without sleeping because he just bumped cocaine every few hours. So, yeah, when you see stories of people going through college, while working a full-time job, and also being like a star collegiate athlete, and they only get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep per day, there's probably a reason for that. They're on drugs. They're on like some sort of ADD medication, which is literally an amphetamine. It's a crystal meth analog. So that is also a thing too. Thanks for the donation though, STX.
This is true VG. This kind of female behavior has been true since prehistoric times, back when we were just caveman and cavewoman. Don't be alive me here is.
I've had so many arguments that were literally exactly like that. Down to every last detail. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Yeah, man, I'm a chick and I agree with you on women. Many female friends I had in the past were horrible and manipulative. My mom is like this too. I rarely hang around girls 'cause they usually play games like Clav's girl right here.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's fucking true. And I don't hate women. I just hate most women because they're fucking cunts. Like, I hate most people in general. Like, there's a reason why I have a very small friend group and I'm pretty antisocial, so it goes both ways. There's a reasons why I hate most men too, but yeah, it's just fucking ridiculous. So, thanks for the donation, New. G donated $2. Did you hear the Iranians liberated a city? This is just getting better and better. Also, I've heard some people say that divorce rates prove women are the problem. Lesbians have the highest divorce rates, then heteros, then gay, which is much lower. Domestic abuse rates are also have a massive discrepancy. I think 75% of lesbian relationships have domestic violence, where I think it's below 20% for gay couples, and it's around like 30% for heterosexual couples. So it's pretty clear that women initiate most of the violence. And they cause most of the problems, absolutely. By Iranians liberated a city, I'm assuming you're talking about the protesters overthrowing the government kind of thing. So yeah, that's good. Very likely there's going to be some U.S. and Israeli military intervention to topple the regime and also like make sure there's stability, and they're going to try to put in a democratic leader who's friendly with the U.S., which is great. Thanks for the donation, G.
Fun fact, I know a dude who did so much amphetamines he ended up having a stroke and then started having memory issues after lol.
Yeah, that does happen. There are risks to relying on drugs, for sure. That's why if you're going to do drugs, it's always good to get blood work. So, drugs are not necessarily a bad thing. And even addiction isn't necessarily a bad thing. You can be addicted to things that make you more productive, that make life just better. Like, there's a lot of people with coffee addictions, but they won't tell you that the coffee addiction is making their life worse. In fact, they want to be addicted to coffee. It's something to look forward to in the morning. There's health benefits to coffee. It protects against certain cancers. It's an antidepressant. It's also an appetite suppressant. It can help you like stay leaner, makes you have more energy, you're more productive, helps protect against diabetes and Alzheimer's. So, like, is a coffee addiction a bad thing, assuming the addiction isn't, like, crazy where you're having 50 cups of coffee a day? If you can get by with, like, somewhere between 3 to 6 cups, what's the problem with the addiction? And same with any drug. Steroids. I don't know if I can really say that I'm addicted to steroids. Like, I did have to come off for, like, about a week and a half to get the water retention down. But, and it's not like I was craving them or anything, but even if I had like a steroid addiction where I just had to, like, I felt like I had to inject every day, what's the problem with that? They give me more energy. I feel better. They enhance my mood. It makes me enjoy my workouts more. I look better, feel better. Like, I'm just everything's more positive. So it's just that you have to be aware of risks, and you have to be aware of what some of these things are doing to you. So if you're going to go down that route, just get blood work, get your health checked, and make changes depending on how they're affecting you. If you can't handle that drug, just choose a different drug. Thanks for the donation, though, Ben Boy.
Yes, a good VG contrary to what they say, most people aren't good, which is why I myself avoid most people.
True. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. STX donated $2 to be fair. Before starting taking mitochondria-based supplements, wasn't nearly as energized. Astaxanthin, curcumin, Longvita, PQQ, biotin, P5P, thymines, alpha-GPC, luteolin, never heard of that one, lithium, taurine, bacopa, folate, riboflavin, coenzyme Q10, quercetin, I think I meant quercetin, rala, so on. I don't think all of those supplements affect your mitochondria, but I don't know how much any of that really does anything. Maybe if you have some sort of deficiency. I know some people do, in fact, are low on coenzyme Q10 and might benefit from it, but I don't know how much any of those would help you. I think like really 99% of it, good diet, lifestyle, exercise, and if you still have issues, maybe some of these supplements will help depending on your specific nutritional needs and metabolism and stuff. But drugs work. Drugs are always going to be better than some kind of supplement. Thanks for the donation, though, STX.
Do you really think this is a good idea to do this on live stream?
Honestly, I don't give a fuck because you sit here and you tell me shit like I ruin your lives.
Yeah.
And then you
absolutely.
You get off live and you tell me a completely random other fucking thing.
What?
So it's a performative act.
So what you're doing?
Inauthentic act.
What?
Because when you get off stream, you go in the bedroom, you tell me complete fucking opposite.
What you're doing?
So, yeah.
What you're doing is you're coming in here, you're yelling on. Listen.
No,
Listen.
don't disrespect me.
You're coming because you know that on the camera, I'm not gonna freak the fuck out.
All I did was move your mouse, bro.
You know that there's a camera running, so I'm not gonna freak out.
No, what
okay?
the fuck am I gonna do, bro? I don't even know how to use your computer. It's like, you know who I am. I'm not gonna do shit to you. I'm your biggest fucking...
Like, by the way, why the fuck did she even touch his mouse in the first place? No reason. She did it so that there was something that could initiate a problem. Obviously, if you go to somebody's computer, just randomly touch their mouse and they ask, what are you doing? Well, they're going to ask, what are you doing? And then that was the initiation for the whole, thing.
So you could come in.
And then she got the opportunity to gaslight him so that he questions his own insanity and she can put him in a state of mind that makes him more suggestive.
In here and yell and all this bullshit because I have an image to maintain on the live stream.
Yeah, and that's
the fuck is wrong with you?
You're not gonna... I can't affect your image. That's what I'm saying. There's no problem. I just want to have fun and I love you. So you continuously put up this act that everybody sees and there's no reason to do that.
But I mean...
You're pushing away the person...
Chad just tipped $3. Nobody wants to hear this bullshit.
Violet.
This is why we think you're annoying.
With your little act, and we'll talk after stream when you want to act completely fucking different.
Does this seem like a good idea to put on the camera?
You made the decision, Brayden, to do
Live Violet, just tipped $3. L Nagger, L camera work, L interruption, L gaslighting, L love bombing, L face. Please get this big head hoe. Chad does what Chad wants, not Violet.
To talk to me in a way that
When you came in this room and you see a live stream running, you think it's a good fucking idea to start doing this shit?
Well, I didn't do this shit. You started talking to me in weird...
Modern Life Dating just tipped $5. Hey Violet, shut up. Shut up Violet, shut up Violet, shut up Violet. Dot shut up Violet, shut up Violet, shut up Violet. Dot shut up Violet, shut up Violet, shut up.
Yeah, because I'm
Thank you.
not interested in you constantly projecting the disrespect that you're doing onto me, acting like I'm doing it. You started. The whole time I'm just trying to go out, I'm trying to have fun, and you just sit here and
you're trying to go out and you're trying to go have fun, then go fucking do that. Okay?
I told you I want to
go
out.
You want to go out?
G donate $2 regarding Iran. The people chant Javid Shah, meaning long live the king. Shah wants to do a referendum between a constitutional monarchy or a secular republic. Also, would you say that homosexuality is purely attraction or also dislike of femininity? Also, I wouldn't say homosexuality is by definition a dislike of femininity. There's a lot of gay dudes who are only attracted to feminine men and actually like it when men cross-dress. So, and look like a girl. So, no. By definition, it wouldn't. It's clear what the people want. like, I think they do want a more liberal Western democracy. So the powers that be just want to, stop that, obviously. But yeah, they're gonna get overthrown. Thanks for the donation, G. Dodo donated $2. In all seriousness, if killing a 700-pound tiger like that caveman did does not make you a man, then I don't know what the fuck does then. Yeah. Women just like to complain, Dodo. Thanks for the donation, though, dude.
Oh,
you want to go out?
Go see Quavo. I told you, let's go together.
Go see Quavo. What the fuck?
Oh my god. That's what I'm saying.
Huh?
You twist my words. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? What, do I have a crush on fucking Quavo? Are you fucking that insecure? What the fuck are you talking about?
You think that's what I was thinking?
I don't fucking know.
It's just like degenerate and trashy.
I don't,
like,
well,
let me go see Quavo.
One that
like
fucking
what?
Brought up to go to Quavo in the first
rap?
place.
It's like girls listening to rap is disgusting.
Hey, let's just go have fun. Same thing as the problem earlier. Let's just go have fun. And you want to make this weird fucking vibe all the time.
You're spiking your cortisol.
I don't give a fuck. Your cortisol is spiked all the fucking time. And I'm chill. I'm chill as hell. I'm chilling. I just want to have fun.
You're screaming.
I'm not. I'm speaking loudly. Because they can't even fucking hear me. They couldn't even hear me.
And why'd you steal the tequila?
J Banker just tipped $3. Very obvious that Violet is a high IQ narcissist who wants to control you.
Everything that's mine. Yeah. Because honestly, I'm over the weird vibes. I don't want to do this.
Yeah, she's a narcissist.
I don't have this argument. I just want to have fun, Brayden. I love you. That's all.
Chad just tipped $3. Cookie looks depressed.
Dude, it's just so manipulative.
Give him preg ab so he can relax. Break up with this dumb troon. She's delusional.
To have fun. Like, hell yeah. Like, guys, turn the fuck up. Brayden, have a great fun.
So you think this is a good idea, genuinely, to do this shit on a live stream?
You did it.
MacMo just tipped $3.
Good to know.
Mute, get off camera and beat her ass.
At all, Brayden. At all. I wanted to sit here and watch funny.
I'm just telling you. Every single second that you speak is putting you in the wrong direction. So why don't you cut your losses here with how fucking disrespectful you are?
Will support you, and I'm glad to the end of the day they will. That's all you need. Shut your door.
I'm not gonna have my cortisol spiked by any void. That is a kick out. Like that cannot happen.
Modern Life Dating just tipped $5.
That cannot happen.
Hey bro, it's MLD. I'm friends with Myron and often go on Fresh and Fit. I will coach you on how to find a beautiful girl who respects you.
Do you think I need that, idiot? I just don't put my shit on social media. So I just but she thought that was a good idea. Are we serious? You think I'm gonna have my cortisol spiked?
Why don't you check the clips where you exposed my whole life, Brayden? You want to talk about putting shit on the internet?
Yeah. He's got to kick this chick to the curb.
You went way over the line this morning, Brayden. You can't even talk about that. All you do is put shit on the internet and overshare. And tell me your fucking insecure shit, which is fine. Share your stories. When it comes to other people that you love, it's inappropriate. You open that door, this is what happens. You open the phone door.
Are you on drugs right now?
Am I on drugs? No, I'm not. Why would you even ask that? This is an irrational response that I'm having to your disrespect. Okay?
I think you should stop drinking.
I haven't drank. I just grabbed the bottle. Thanks. How many of you taking my first shot? Fuck.
Jeez. I ain't never putting up with that shit no more.
featuring a bunch of leftist loonies who, in their infinite wisdom, are protesting the fall of one of the most horrific dictators the world has seen in the past 3 decades, Nicolas Maduro. True North transparency shows no love for these geniuses. He points out the fact that the Venezuelan people are celebrating the fall of Maduro, as well as the hypocrisy of having this protest just weeks after having a No Kings protest in this exact location. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, and if you are so inclined, call and leave a voicemail, which will be played at the end of select videos. Enjoy.
Message I'm preaching. It is a message of eternal value.
You know what I mean? I know what you mean. What is going on though?
Please do not bring gusanos here. You have a picket line.
Nobody.
No, you have a picket line here. Please.
You can talk to me. I wouldn't touch me, dude. I understand, but you can't stand in front of me, bro.
You have a picket line.
So why are you guys here? I just want to know that.
Hands off Venezuela.
So what seems to be the deal? Why won't you? What seems to be the deal?
I actually learned this recently. You'll notice a lot of these protesters, they won't talk to you. Even if you just go up to them, hey, what's going on here? And then they'll do this like weird aggressive shit and then like refuse to talk to you and like start chanting. They're told to do that. So they don't know anything about these political issues whatsoever. They're just paid to be there. And they're given a script. So, and then they're told, in order to avoid, outing yourself, just do that tactic.
It's the war in Venezuela. The war crimes. USA, stop bombing Venezuela. Please do not take a stand. USA.
No, they're absolutely paid to be there. They're all elderly. They're either near or at retirement age. And they're a bunch of random demographics. Old white dudes, old, like, whatever the fuck that brown guy was. You'll see some Asians there, here and there. Like, it's just a random, weird demographic of people that you wouldn't expect to care about that issue. You'd expect it to be, like, all Iranians, or all Venezuelans, or all South Americans, or like all Chinese or something like that. But no. So like they're paid to be there.
Explain to me what's going on. So what about you two?
War crimes.
War crimes, eh? So you guys are for Maduro? So you're with me? Huh? Okay. So I don't know what's going on. I actually have no clue.
You don't know what's going on?
No, I just came down.
So
I drove by.
there's a country called Venezuela.
Yeah.
It's sovereign.
Yeah.
It belongs to the Venezuelan people. The U.S. invaded it, bombed it, and captured their leader. We're against that.
Why?
Why?
Maduro
because it's a sovereign country.
But he's also a dictator.
STX don't tell us, holy fuck, she talks and talks and talks and talks and talks and again talks, yeah. They will keep pushing you if they think you'll break, so yeah. Thanks for the donation, STX.
So what? The Venezuelan people will decide what they do or they don't do in their own country.
Well, they can decide.
No other country has the right to interfere in Venezuela. That's it. The end. Okay, got it? Now you understand?
Yeah, so but what has Maduro done for Venezuela?
I don't care.
So you just don't care. You know he's
No,
destroyed the country, right?
The U.S. has no right to interfere with the people of any country in this world. That's why we're here.
If you
don't agree with that, then you should be somewhere else.
But I'm
because
asking
all the
questions.
people here believe that.
So, but I don't understand. Maduro is not a good man. He's
We're
not
not
a good
having
human
this
being.
conversation.
But I don't understand why you'd be standing up for Maduro.
I can't help you.
Why would you be standing up for Maduro, though?
So this is a paid actor. Again, she knows the basic script as soon as you just ask a question. So, like, do you support Maduro? Again, oh, I'm not having this conversation. Chant, free Palestine. She's paid to be there.
Can't
Because
help
he was
you.
the ruler.
Like, if somebody was actually ideologically, supporting the thing, they'd be able to make an argument. Bad or good, they'd make an argument. But they don't. They're paid actors. Like, it's so fucked. These people should be thrown in jail. There should be some kind of law against receiving money from a foreign adversary to promote the foreign adversary.
Do you know that? They captured Maduro?
They kidnapped, yeah.
That's perfect.
It doesn't matter.
But you shouldn't kill
You will die
civilians.
one day.
It happens.
And if you don't know Jesus,
Are you pro-Palestine? I bet you are. Yeah, so did the Palestinians kill civilians on October 7th or no?
Yeah.
So that was okay with you though, right?
Not Palestinians, Hamas did.
What do you think? Palestine isn't even a place. They're not a race. It's not a country. It's nothing.
Oh, then...
Yeah.
Oh, Canada. Canada.
The tanker that Russian Navy was sent to defend is thought to be empty. It had delivered its oil to a different port before heading to Venezuela. Weapons?
Interesting. So it could be weapons. Considering that it was coming from Iran, very likely. So Iran does supply. They do bring terrorists to Venezuela for training, and they do bring weapons over there. So it was very likely a weapons cargo, and as soon as they heard about the invasion, they dumped the weapons somewhere else. And then we're going to see if they could get any oil or anything. So yeah, very likely. Bella 1 Mariner, present location. Hopefully they can intercept that. Thanks for the donation, though, retard. Poo, 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 pee, 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 la, 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 la. Master Chief Collection. Oh, Reach, Combat Evolved, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3 or DLC. So what games are in this? Or is that all of them? Items included. I don't know if it's worth it. I've always been curious about Halo 2. But, you know what? Actually, Halo sucks. I'm not going to bother. G donated $2. Let me see.
Bye. Bye.
Oh.
Bye.
Who's a bird? Who's a pretty bird? It's Angus. Angus.
Oh.
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Simon, don't touch my
Birds are so amazing. They've actually proven birds understand words and grammar and sentences and shit. It's hilarious when they tell you to shut up. Those are really pretty birds. VG, what would you do in these situations?
What?
You filled the whole thing up with this.
Yeah?
Eleanor.
What?
I just want to fill your tank for you. What's the issue?
You actually put all that in there.
Yeah?
Is that diesel?
$11.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You used the green handle.
Yeah, I know.
That's diesel.
What?
Dude, draining the gas tank on a bike is a fucking pain in the ass too, especially on something like a sport bike. You have to take off all the fucking tank plastics.
It takes premium.
What's the difference?
You can't put diesel in a motorcycle. This bike's not gonna run.
Why?
Because it's not a diesel motor. How are we supposed to get?
I don't know if that's staged.
We literally can't get home now.
Some women are that dumb, but that would be so annoying. Smack a bitch, I guess.
Fuck you, I don't want to date.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Hey, I like your bike.
Sorry?
I said I like your bike.
Oh, I appreciate it.
What are you up to tonight?
I was just filling up with gas. So I was gonna head home. Why?
I was just wondering if maybe you'd want to take me with you.
Take you for a ride tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a girlfriend.
Well, I don't see her anywhere.
What do you mean?
I mean, she wouldn't even have to know.
I don't know what kind of guy you think I am. I'm not taking you for a ride while I have a girlfriend.
Come on, she wouldn't even have to know.
I'm not doing that.
You know, you don't have to lie about having a girlfriend. If I'm just not your type, you just say that.
Well, I'm not lying about having a girlfriend. But even if I didn't have a girlfriend, I would probably want to date you.
Fuck you, I don't want to date you either.
Oh, no way. Did I actually?
I'm honestly considering just having a baton ready on my bike, just in case, you know.
Fuck you.
Yeah, maybe these are staged. That happened. Yeah, this is staged.
Anyways, you're not my
That's the same girl. Yeah, that's literally the same girl. That's staged. You can hear her. She has the same voice. Well, thanks for the donation, G.
VG, they're not paid to be there, or else we would see PPA coming out showing strong evidence of them paying protesters and PPA going there to take the money and not actually support it. Obviously it's not that hard to find stupid PPA in a country of millions.
Yeah, but they are still paid. Not every single one might be paid, but they're paid. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Donating until there's more of her.
Democratically controlled public housing is really important, and that's why when Raquel was talking about the communities and that she's describing, that that's a created community where the people who are living there are like setting the agenda, and so people like home ownership because they like control, and that's been perverted by like deep racism and deep classism in our society. So like we have to not have a racist and classist society, and so that's like something we need to think about like deeply. But to me it's about control, and why rent control is really important is because rent control alters the power dynamic between renters and
Like, by the way, we already know how this ends. Things like rent control, it destroys property development. Everything becomes more expensive. There's less housing. Yeah, Mamdani's gonna make the city a shithole. 2 women you hate. Let me see. Mamdani ally tenants' rights advocate Sia Weaver argues that homeownership is now so out of reach. Except being lifelong renters, say Democrats must harness that reality as political power.
And working class people has abandoned how to beat the far right. We have to be offering working class voters something on cost of living, and as homeownership is out of reach, all
Republicans are not driving up the cost of living. Go to a Republican state like Texas. versus a democratic state like California. Tell me who has the housing issue. It's fucking retarded. I can't even be fucked with these morons.
Who is Venezuela's new leader now that Nicolas Maduro is ousted? Delcy Rodriguez was sworn in as acting president on Monday. Rodriguez is a socialist true believer who helped Maduro hold on to power for more than a decade as the country's economy crumbled. After initially demanding Maduro's release, she struck a different tone toward the U.S. on Sunday. The 56-year-old lawyer by training has been described as a ruthlessly ambitious and Machiavellian political operative by former colleagues and U.S. officials. For the last decade, she held a number of key positions as she climbed to the top of Maduro's authoritarian regime.
Well, she might be a bitch, but as long as she's going to do what the U.S. tells her to do, all fine
And
with
later
me.
took charge of the economy and its most important industry, oil. Now, President Trump is counting on her to work with the U.S. as, in Trump's words, it begins to run Venezuela. In doing so, he's leaving Maduro's regime intact. And
I hate her voice. Absolutely can't stand her fucking voice. Shut the fuck up.
To my Democratic friends, you should be celebrating this. When bin Laden went down, I was the first to applaud President Obama.
By the way, you know, you mentioned something that's interesting. Lindsay mentioned bin Laden. Do you know I wrote about bin Laden 1 year before the attack on the World Trade Center? And I said, you got to go after bin Laden. It was in my book.
Okay, so here's how you know when Trump is lying. This is his tell. I finally figured it out. He doesn't just lie once, he does it a second time.
If they would have listened to me, they would have taken out bin Laden. Then you wouldn't have had the World Trade Center tragedy.
Yeah, this is certainly going.
Did you know that? I predicted bin Laden.
I learned something every day.
No, but did you hear that?
Well, I didn't. I just heard it right
No,
now.
I wrote a book. It was 1 year before the attack that the book came out, and it talked about there's a whole.
So, I'll get the book.
You don't have to get the book, Lindsay. We checked. He says nothing of the kind. There's a brief mention of bin Laden, written 2 years after Clinton indicted him on charges of terrorism and sent cruise missiles in to destroy his camp. There's no warning. There's no prediction. There's none of that, any of that stuff.
Watch full. Let me see.
The actual production samples out of our engineers' hands at the lab this week. So we're going to be showing you videos of that robot in the coming weeks. This product generation of Atlas surpasses any other enterprise-grade humanoid. This robot has 56 degrees of freedom, mostly with fully rotational joints, and it has human-scale hands with tactile sensing in the fingers and palms for dexterous manipulation. Atlas's 360-degree cameras see in all directions, so it understands when people are approaching, which is part of our holistic safety concept. Atlas is also strong. It can lift up to 110 pounds and reach up to 7.5 feet in the air. Atlas is also water resistant. In real industrial environments, robots need to undergo washdowns, and it can operate at its full capabilities, including strength between -4 and 104 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be easy to teach Atlas new tasks. Most can be trained in less than a day. Atlas can perform these tasks at a reliable, consistent pace for about 4 hours using its dual swappable batteries. And when they run low, Atlas navigates back to its charging station and swaps its own batteries, getting right back to work. Finally, Atlas robots share intelligence. Through our Orbit platform, once one Atlas learns a skill, it can be shared with any other Atlas.
These industry-leading specs, along with our industry-leading foundation models, allow Atlas to take on challenging tasks. Tasks that Atlas will do autonomously, on its own.
Dude, we're gonna have robots giving us hand jobs in like a year.
From day one, assisting people and prioritizing a collaborative, human-centric approach. And as we continue to build out our general purpose technology, our customers will be able to use our Orbit software to teach Atlas new and specialized skills. Do you want to wrap us up by talking about our...
There's gonna be robot soldiers soon. Like, you're gonna start seeing it very soon. I can guarantee you. The idea that the military isn't gonna end up trying to use these machines to shoot people very soon, like in a Elysium or something.
production and deployment plans?
Of course. So we've already started production of this new robot at our Boston headquarters, and our entire 2026 supply has already been allocated to Hyundai Motor Group and our new AI partner you'll hear about in a few minutes. We'll add more new customers in 2027. But for now, we're planning additional pilots at Hyundai Motor Group and building a facility that we call the Hyundai Robotics Metaplant Applications Center. This center is the cornerstone of our plan to build the most complete data set in the world to train humanoid skills in manufacturing, creating an engine for deploying tens of thousands of Atlas robots across Hyundai Motor Group facilities.
That is crazy. Dude, technology is advancing so damn quickly. Well, thanks for the donation, Dodo. Appreciate it. JP donated $2. Let me see.
Yo guys, today we're going to be talking about the tragic story of Frank Tufano. So this guy wanted to mog. He wanted to look the best in the room. So he went and got all these procedures. Double jaw surgery. Then he thought his eyes were bulging out a bit too much. So he went and got orbital decompression where they go behind your eyes and remove the bone. He thought this is the best idea. Then he goes blind. Right? So now he goes to sue the
He's not blind.
doctor. And the doctor's like, I'm the biggest doctor in the world. And you might not be a creep, but you look like one now. And he goes and he gets all of Frank's social medias banned. Now Frank's blind and he can't even talk about what happened.
He's not blind.
But he still perseveres.
He can, in fact, talk about what happened.
He doesn't just get 3, 4, he gets 12 reconstructive surgeries, the latest one in Japan.
They were not 12 reconstructive surgeries.
And he comes.
Only 2 of them were reconstructive in nature. The other surgeries he has weren't even surgeries. He got filler put in some places. That's not a surgery.
Comes back to America. He's like, wait a minute, I can kind of see now after this 12th surgery. And boom, a bad driver hits him. But Frank's positive, right? He's been through the worst. He's like,
this guy's an idiot. Frank intentionally got into an accident so he can make a fraudulent insurance claim.
you know, at least my insurance will cover this, right? And then he goes home. That same night, his roof collapses. And Frank's like, well, I'll fix this. He's got a cheese company. He sells cheese. That's how he's going to fix his roof. And the insurance is going to cover his cost.
Oh, yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, this guy's... I'm not even gonna bother watching his video. Worthless piece of shit. Thanks for the donation, JP. Ben Boyd, any teller's not sure if I've asked you this before, but have you listened to Soundgarden, Chris Cornell's music? And if so, do you like it or not? Never heard of him in my life. Thanks for the donation, though, Ben Boy. Oh wait, Ben Boy just donated.
Yo guys, today we're going to be
Yeah, okay, I was a little ahead. Did I skip Dodo's donation?
Whenever we...
Oh, sorry, Dodo. As if NYCHA wasn't bad enough, Mani will make... Did you mean to say New York City buildings even more unlivable shitholes? Worse than Russia, old dilapidated Soviet apartments also.
Look at a country from the outside, we have this thing of like, just reform everything and just fix your economy. Whenever we understand the system better, for example, in the United States, healthcare is 20% of GDP. This idea that Trump or Obama or Biden, whoever could just come in and be like, well, I'll just fix healthcare. We recognize that this is a wildly implausible thing to happen. But then we have this expectation that in Russia, Gorbachev or Yeltsin could have just been like, 100% of my economy is messed up, and I'm just gonna fix it.
American hubris. Think about our country. We have one of the most crazy tax codes on the planet, and neither party can touch it.
Right.
Because you touch any part of it, someone negotiated that wording exactly. And yet, think of how much of our economy is taken up by the overhead of all the tax accountants, all the misdirected cash in order to take advantage of something that's simply an invention of the tax system. There was years ago when there was talk of doing a flat tax. Wouldn't that be much more efficient? You can imagine what accountants thought about that one. And that idea has totally died. Talk about inefficiency.
The tax code. The tax code is literally impossible to follow. It's retarded. Dumb bitch. Let me see.
we can say, thankfully, that Maduro has been arrested. We can say we're happy for the Venezuelan people, but we can also look to all the regime changes before in Iraq and Libya and Syria, and we said the same things for the people of those countries. But then we watched those countries fall into turmoil and civil war, and we watched.
Yeah, it's yeah, thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Also VG, even if you are a Code Pink supporter, why do they have one the ugliest fucking people I've ever seen as their leader? It doesn't seem like a smart idea. She looks hideous. Kiss, marry, kill. Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, or Code Pink lady.
Kill the Code Pink lady, kiss Palpatine, marry Darth Vader. Thanks for the donation, G.
Atlas keynote probably had Elon Musk stabbing himself in the thigh repeatedly with scissors.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. According to information received by Iran-backed Iraqi militants began recruiting fighters 4 days ago to help the Islamic Republic's forces suppress protests in Iran. So far, 800 Iraqi Shiite militant men have been employed. Almost all of them members of Kataib, Hezbollah, America, yeah, blah, blah, blah. The information indicates Iraqi government officials are aware of the mobilization of forces to assist Tehran. The transfer of these fighters is said to be taking place through Shalom Chezba border crossings under cover of pilgrimage trips. Huh. Well, it's to be expected, right? That's only going to guarantee U.S. and Israeli military intervention. Russia-flagged Mariner crude oil tanker being shadowed by a U.S. Coast Guard vessel. Part of the Atlantic. Yeah, Russia ain't going to be getting any oil from Venezuela for a while. Mariner is now within Iceland's exclusive economic zone. This is why Trump wants to take over Greenland. Interesting. Thanks for the donation, retard.
The only thing keeping me alive right now is the possibility that realistic robot girlfriends will be a thing in my lifetime. And hopefully they become intelligent enough to kill all the dumb women who want to ban them as well. That would be icing on cake.
That might be going a little too far. All the dumb women will die out once sex robots are a thing. You may actually see like a weird genetic drift effect because dudes just aren't going to fucking put up with like dumb bitches anymore because they can just get a sex robot. Thanks for the donation, Ben Boy. Dodo Donatellers, what you missed in the Boston Dynamics videos that they announced this year, they will manufacture 30,000 Atlas models, mostly going to Hyundai, but just imagine that's 30,000 jobs, essentially like you know how every month we see us gain 20 or 50K jobs. Wow. Yeah, it's cool. Hopefully they just implement a system where they give people basically free money for doing the productivity work these robots are doing. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Dodo Natillers, just wait till they're making 30K models per month that are just as capable as people to do most manual labor jobs, all those jobs. Also, if you didn't know, the reason they got rid of old Atlas model is because this one is AI and the old one was not, it was algorithm. Well, it looks really good already. Just imagine in like 10 years. Thanks for the donation though, Dodo. Hand donate $2. Can you tell us your history and experience with Cassidy Campbell, aka Trained to Look Good Naked? I haven't dealt with him too much. I was talking to him a little bit before he went crazy. I knew he was on steroids. He was one of the few people who told me he was on steroids when he was kind of sort of doing the fake natty thing. And people were starting to notice like an obvious physique change with him. He just asked me to keep it secret, so I just respected his wish about it. He did seem to complain a lot, and I'd tell him like, well, who cares? Just ignore it. But yeah, then after he went completely crazy with the weird Christian stuff and kind of being a complete dick to all of his friends, I didn't talk to him after he went crazy. He just never messaged me after he went nuts. Thanks for the donation, though, Hand. JP donated $2 retired. Let me see.
Using a webinar funnel to get girls, and it's because I realized I don't have time to go on all these coffee dates with girls. So instead, what I do is I'll bring 5, 6, 7 girls all to one date, kind of like a live webinar, and it's way more efficient, and I can sell one-to-many instead of one-to-one. And the best part is that after 3 hours of building trust, they're pretty much ready for marriage. I'll go ahead and show you kind of what that looks like in execution. Now girls, you're probably wondering, why did I bring you all here? The truth is, you were all funneled here into this webinar for one thing. To find love. By the end.
This is highly, highly cringe. Dude, the online grifts are getting really fucking weird. Thanks for the donation, JP. Weird. Getting recommended, Anthro Heat. I think that's the game. Let me see. Oh no, that's not the game. That's a weird furry sex game. That is really, whoa, Jesus. I can't show this on stream, but what the fuck? Yeah, it's a VR furry sex game. Why am I getting recommended this? This is fucking weird. Dude, I like the zebra. What the hell? There's furries who literally just want to have sex with animals. Why was I getting recommended that? We haven't played Beyond Two Souls. Should probably get through that. The Walking Dead is kind of fucking boring. People are talking it up as it's like a great game. It's fucking boring. Dodo Tillers, there's a saying that behind every successful man is a woman equally successful who made his career. What do you think of this saying and who invented it? Oh, definitely some manipulative fucking narcissist woman who wanted some justification for stealing her husband's money after the divorce. That is completely and utterly untrue, and I can guarantee you in literally every case, women suck money away from you.
It's August 15th, 1971. President Richard Nixon appears on live television and announces that the United States will no longer convert dollars into gold.
I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or other reserve assets.
It seems like a minor technicality, but what follows is monumental. Money, once anchored to something physical, becomes pure fiat currency, backed by nothing more than government decree. Immediately thereafter, things begin to change. Global debt takes a life of its own, and over the next few decades, it balloons from billions to trillions. Today, it stands at $345 trillion, give or take. That's 3 times the size of the entire global economy. America alone accounts for 38 trillion of that. But there's something strange about all this. You see, the US owes China roughly $770 billion, yet China itself is drowning in $18 trillion worth of debt. Much of it sits with Chinese banks, the same banks that also own American debt. American banks, in turn, are holding debt from China, Europe, and just about everyone else. But here's the paradox. If everyone owes money to everyone else, then who is all that money actually going to? The answer isn't what you think. Follow the money far enough, and the trail circles back to where it started. The world essentially owes money to itself, and it works so long as no one checks the math. Today's video is sponsored by Sift. Every day, we're flooded with information. There are two or Google Play. Debt is as old as civilization itself. Long before banks or paper money, debt was simply a promise. A neighbor lends you a bag of grain in spring, and come harvest, you pay them back, maybe with a little extra as thanks. This is how societies operated for thousands of years. However, as trade expanded beyond local communities, these arrangements grew more complex. During the Renaissance, Italian banking houses created credit instruments, ways to transfer debt rather than just hold it personally. This allowed merchants to do business across continents without carrying chests of gold. The real breakthrough, however, came in 1694, when Britain faced a funding crisis under King William III. The Royal Navy desperately needed £1.2 million to finance the war with France, but the government's credit was poor and direct borrowing proved impossible. So the Royal Court came up with an ingenious solution. Create a corporation called the Bank of England and allow investors to become shareholders. The bank would then lend the money to the government and charge 8% interest. In return, it received government bonds, which could be resold to the public or to anyone willing to buy them. Suddenly, for the first time,
that is a weird system.
Ordinary citizens could effectively lend money to the state through a reliable agent. It was a simple scheme, but it changed everything. States could now raise massive sums without hiking taxes or draining their treasuries. The system quickly spread across Europe and became the bedrock of early capitalism. Then, during the Industrial Revolution, the system went into overdrive. Factories, railroads, and infrastructure required unprecedented amounts of capital, far more than any single wealthy individual could muster. The banks that had been set up pulled saving deposits and lent them to industrialists. By doing so, borrowing became not just useful but structurally necessary for economic growth. By the 20th century, World War I and World War II pushed countries to borrow at scales never before seen, not just to fight, but to rebuild afterward. In 1944, the Bretton Woods Agreement made the US dollar the centerpiece of the global financial system, with currencies tied to the dollar and the dollar tied to gold. But gold was limited, and economies had to grow. So, as US spending accelerated during the Vietnam War and the Great Society programs, there wasn't enough gold to back the flood of dollars circulating globally, forcing Nixon to sever the link in 1971. The consequences were profound. From that point forward, governments gained the ability to create money at will. And with the old restraints gone, a new system emerged where debt could expand as long as lenders remained confident in government decrees. Steadily, throughout the 1980s, nations discovered that borrowing wasn't just useful in wartime, it could fuel peacetime growth too. And so, governments borrowed to build schools, repair roads, and pull economies out of recession. Debt stopped being a last resort and became standard operating procedure. Today, debt is how things get built, how recessions are managed, and how political promises are kept. Debt is no longer an anomaly in the system, it has become the system itself. The United States offers the clearest example of how this self-reinforcing system actually works. With $38 trillion in debt, no other country comes even close, yet roughly 70% of that debt is owed to Americans themselves. The US, in essence, borrows from its own citizens. You see, when someone deposits money in a bank, it doesn't just sit in a vault. Banks put that money to work, trying to grow it so they can pass some interest back to depositors. They do this by lending, investing, and buying bonds. Right now, US commercial banks hold about $4.6 trillion in treasury bonds and other government securities, which is more than the GDP of Japan or India. Bonds are particularly popular because they're one of the safest ways to earn interest, and unlike stocks that swing wildly every day, a 10-year US government bond today pays a steady annual interest rate, offering reliable returns with little risk. But banks aren't alone in this. Pension funds, insurance companies, and investment firms all do the same. So essentially, private savings have become an indirect form of government borrowing. And although it sounds odd that the US borrows from itself, think of it as money moving from parts of the country where it's sitting idle to parts where it's needed. When the government pays interest on its debt, the money flows back to lenders, giving them more cash to buy more bonds and earn more interest. It's a closed loop where money cycles endlessly from lender to borrower and back again. The same loop exists between countries. About 30% of US debt is held overseas. Foreign governments and banks buy US bonds the same way American institutions do. Money flows into the US when it borrows, flows back out when it pays interest, and the cycle repeats. And it's not just America that does this. Every country borrows and every country lends.
You missed my donation from 30 minutes ago. Name Smartman. Sorry about that, dude. Small TV. Oh, there we go. Mind elaborating on your support for Trump's takeover of Venezuela? It's good in every conceivable way. Venezuela was helping train terrorists that are backed by Iranian regimes. They're also supplying China and Russia with oil. China was also shipping medium-range missile systems to Venezuela. So China could directly strike the United States very easily if they were to go to war, and it would also give them control over the Panama Canal, which would also be a huge issue for military intervention against China and just international trade. So it's good for world peace geopolitically because now China is far less capable of invading Taiwan, which could help prevent a future war. Russia is also getting more economically crippled, and it's again protecting international commerce, directly protecting America. It's also helping defeat Islamic terrorism in the Middle East, and it's good for the people of Venezuela because Maduro is a horrible dictator who's just turning the country into a horrible shithole. So it's a win-win for everybody. There's absolutely nothing bad for it. Obviously, Maduro's a piece of shit and should be taken out, but are you okay with Trump having free reign and full support to take over any country if he decides that it benefits him enough? That's not why the invasion happened. Thanks for the donation, though, dude. There you go.
Putin made a big deal about how he was attacked by a drone at one of his residences in a private phone call with Trump, and the CIA briefed him about it and told him Putin was just lying, and that really pissed Trump off, and now he calls him the liar lol.
Yeah, I heard about that. Oh, Trump's an idiot. Thanks for the donation, though, retard. Can you go no fap? That'd be very hard right now, since I'm on steroids, and they have made me more horny.
Japanese savings are turned into loans for the Saudis. Saudi savings become loans for Brazilians. Brazilian capital flows back into US bonds. This interconnected web creates an uneasy reality. To repay debts, governments must keep borrowing more and more. That may sound reckless, and in many ways it is, but it's also the foundation of how the global economy now works. Everything from economic growth to political stability depends on this endless cycle continuing. Since debt fuels growth, governments have no choice but to borrow and spend and get money circulating in the economy. By doing so, businesses earn more, workers get paid, and as a result, they spend more. It becomes a feedback loop that keeps the economy expanding. In China, about a fifth of government spending is financed by borrowing. In the US, it's $1 in every $4. If governments stopped borrowing overnight, public spending would fall immediately. Money would stop flowing into the economy, businesses would earn less, layoffs would increase, and consumer spending would grind to a stop. That's precisely what happened when COVID hit in 2020. As people stopped spending and the economy shut down, governments stepped in and covered expenses people were unwilling to pay. In America, the government borrowed $3.1 trillion in a single year, which was about 12% of the economy at the time. China, Europe, and every other major economy did the same. It wasn't a choice, really, it was necessity. However, borrowed money must eventually be returned. If a government already spends everything it collects to keep the economy going, then it must take out new loans to repay the old ones. So the debt never truly leaves the system, it just adds up. Wealthier countries, such as Germany and Switzerland, can afford to cycle through this system. Their bonds are considered safe, so they keep borrowing at low interest rates. But for developing nations, it's different. Higher borrowing costs make each rollover more expensive. Over time, debt starts to feed on itself. Countries like Kenya and Pakistan, for instance, are stuck in debt traps and forced to keep borrowing just to meet interest payments on past loans. So the same debt that strengthens some economies can end up holding others back. Debt-driven economies carry inherent dangers. No matter how smooth the cycle seems, risks are built.
What am I drinking? It's Minute Maid Zero Sugar. It's only 10 calories. Why isn't it focusing? Why isn't it focus? Is it too close or something? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's Minute Maid Zero Sugar. It only has 5 calories per cup.
building beneath the surface. As governments continue borrowing, debt grows, and so do interest payments. Over time, a bigger slice of the budget goes toward paying off old loans, rather than funding schools, hospitals, or infrastructure. A debt-to-GDP ratio of about 100% is now considered normal. And frankly, debt is not a problem so long as borrowing is cheap and lenders are confident. But when political risks change and investors stop wanting to lend, borrowing costs shoot up. So perception is the real driver of the economy. One way governments keep a lid on things is by printing more money. Banks call it quantitative easing. The problem, however, is that when more money enters circulation, the value of each unit declines. The result is inflation and higher everyday costs. In extreme cases, it spirals out of control. In Zimbabwe in 2008, the government printed so much money to cover debts that prices doubled every single day. A loaf of bread that cost 10 million Zimbabwe.
If you had a chicken and the chicken had eggs, would you eat them? No. Like the egg whites? No. Knowing that they will have eggs no matter what. Yeah, no. I don't think they're particularly good for you. They tend to cause digestive problems, and this is just gross.
Zimbabwe dollars in March suddenly cost hundreds of millions by mid-year and billions by November. The government eventually printed $100 trillion notes to cope with the situation, but that only made it worse. The currency became worthless, and ordinary people saw their life savings vanish overnight. While most countries don't face such extremes, even moderate inflation can hurt. The risks are even bigger for developing countries, which often borrow in foreign currencies such as US dollars. Meaning, when their own currency weakens, debt repayments suddenly become more expensive in local terms, and as that burden grows, lenders start doubting the country's ability to repay. That's pretty much what happened in Turkey. Once the mood shifts and doubt sets in, investors tend to demand higher interest rates to compensate for the risks. And when borrowing hits a wall, governments are forced into ugly trade-offs. They can either cut spending, raise taxes, or expand the money supply. Each of these options comes with severe consequences. All in all, the global economy is wired for constant momentum. Debt isn't a flaw, it's what keeps nations running, borrowing, lending, spending, and starting over. This perpetual motion, however, can't keep going forever. Eventually, there will be a reckoning, an economic depression. Centuries ago, physics proved that perpetual motion is impossible. Economics is yet to come around. Before we wrap up, a quick shout out to Search Party. They produce sharp, well-researched. If you approve of what we do.
Like, in theory, we can't infinitely become economically more productive. So, I don't know when the debt issue is actually going to become a problem. Yeah, people are telling me The Walking Dead is about to get interesting. I'll take the risk, I guess, if you insist. No, I don't have digestive problems. Your average person doesn't digest eggs well, even egg whites. I don't know what it is, but I've seen it in a lot of people. Once they have like around 3 or more eggs, they start just shitting out chunks of egg. Like, they just can't break it down for whatever reason. What happened here? I don't see it, the game, like, loaded and didn't load. Eggs create TMAO in the stomach lining. Maybe that has something to do with it.
That man you brought, I tried, but he was never going to survive.
Well, at least he's not our problem anymore.
What about the other kid?
Oh.
Shoot it!
You okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Why'd you bring him here in the first place, asshole?
Dad, calm down.
You're gonna get us all killed! You said he wasn't bitten. What? We asked you point blank, was he bitten, and you said no. He wasn't! Well, your not bitten friend here came back to life and tried to kill me.
Just recently starting playing the Shenmue series. What's your take on part 3? The consensus seems to be that it's sass.
Yeah, it's horrible. Absolutely horrendous. If you can, I'd play with some sort of trainer. There's sections of the game that are an unavoidable, ridiculous, absurd grind, even on easy mode. The combat is also horrible, and the kind of puzzles and fetch quests and shit aren't nearly as fun. The enjoyable part of the game is still, like, how baffling it is. The story is just ridiculous. The characters are fucking weird. Some of the shit you have to do is just so absurd, and it's like, what the fuck are you thinking? So, on some level, it's still worth playing, but it's not nearly as good as the first or second game. Especially the second game. But, I'd still play through it, but especially if you have a trainer. It's definitely worth playing if you have a trainer or use cheats. Thanks for the donation, Masashi Blade.
My wife! What? Wait, you all don't know? What the hell are you talking about? It's not the bite that does it. You come back no matter how you die. If you don't destroy the brain, that's just what happens. It's gonna happen to all of us.
We're all infected? Everyone?
I guess so. I don't know. All I know is that I've seen people turn who I know were never bitten. When I first saw it happen, we were all hiding out in a gym and everybody thought we were finally safe. But one of the girls, Jenny Pitcher, I think, I guess she couldn't take it. She took some pills. A lot of them. Someone went in the girls' room the next morning and... God.
Back off!
Whoa, lady, relax. Me and my brother, we just want to know if y'all can help us out.
I said back off! Carly.
Are you armed?
Yeah, for protection. Dead could be anywhere.
But, I think you got the upper hand here.
Why do you need gas?
Our place is protected by an electric fence. Generators provide the electricity.
Our generators run on gas. Look, we own a dairy farm a few miles up the road. If y'all be willing to lower your guns, we can talk about some kind of trade.
How y'all doing on food? We got plenty at the dairy.
Lee, why don't you and Mark check the place out, see if it's legit. I'm going with you. I got your back if anything seems fishy.
So, what are y'all thinking?
You've got a deal. We'll bring some gas to your dairy. In exchange, you give us some food to bring back. We'll see how it goes from there.
Sounds fair. A couple gallons should power one of our generators for a while.
So, this dairy, you guys really have food?
Sure do. We lost most of the cattle, but we still have lots of milk, butter, and cheese stocked up.
And with the vegetables we grow, we got plenty of food.
It's nice to get away from that motel for a while. This Lily Kenny thing is starting to get ridiculous. Personally, I'd be happier if you started to take charge more.
Really helping us out. You know, it seems like just yesterday I was complaining about the price of gas.
You don't agree with me?
Well, not everyone thinks I'm so trustworthy.
Because of your past. Does anyone else know?
Larry knows.
Do you best impression of the Code Pink Lady trying to justify why China is the good guy despite the fact they do genocide, deny self-determination, which is everything she claims to be against?
Hi, it's Wrinkly Ugly Bitch from Code Pink, and today I'm complaining at another senator's office because they think China is a dictatorship. Now, I'm not saying that's not true, but what is the problem with a fascist dictatorship if they're paying me money to protest? Clearly, they have an interest in what's best for people. And if they're going to give me money to show up at senators' offices, I think we should all support China. Even if they're committing a genocide against the Uyghurs, which we claim to be against. Thanks for the donation, G. Appreciate it.
Great. That can't be easy.
Clementine knows. She was there when we were talking in the drugstore and asked me about it. I couldn't lie to her.
What exactly did happen with the senator?
Guns, water, whatever they could get their hands on.
It was an accident. I mean, I pretty much knew about the affair. Sometimes I wonder if I should talk to the group about it.
You don't have to. Whatever happened before things went to hell doesn't matter anymore.
Not sure everyone would see it that way.
Maybe you're right. Listen, over the years, I've reported on some pretty messed up shit. I've seen situations like yours 100 times. It doesn't have to make you a bad man.
I really appreciate that.
I mean, thank God Lee showed up when he did. Right, Lee?
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little more about yourself, Lee?
Where are you from?
I grew up in Macon.
Right here in the heart of Georgia. That's what I like to hear. Y'all seem pretty settled in at that motor inn. Who's running things over there?
I am. You guys have any questions? You come to me.
How many people you got over there anyway?
Enough to defend ourselves.
Well, that's good. It's getting dangerous out there. Well, you guys know. Well, we'd love to get you all out to the dairy. Like I said, we got plenty of food, and quite frankly, we could always use an extra helping hand.
In the summers, I used to help out on a goat farm.
Yeah, that's great. Everything helps.
Mama's been running the dairy for, well, as long as I can remember, but now it's
You think you're gonna cut me out of this?
Shit, get down.
No one's trying to cut you out of anything.
You and Gary are always pulling this shit.
Bandits.
Don't think
Who?
you haven't noticed.
Those look like the people who raided
down,
my
your
camp.
paranoia's pissing everyone
Who are
off.
they?
Fuck you. You knew we were hungry, and you guys were keeping it all
There's
for
only two of
yourself.
Oh no, there's
Yeah, and you know what? We ate it all. What are you gonna fucking do about it?
Don't worry, Danny and I got you covered if something happens, but let's just wait this out and hope they move on.
Fuck you! Fuck
Shoot him.
you! Fuck you!
Jesus!
Shoot him.
Asshole.
That'd be a perfect time to fucking shoot him, because, the shot was already fired.
The world out here has gone to shit.
Oh,
Come on,
gum.
let's get to the dairy where it's safe. Here it is, St. John Family Dairy. Y'all can see how we kept this place so safe.
The fence keeps them out?
You betcha. They fry like bugs in a zapper. We're pushing 4,000 volts through that thing with generators and amps.
I'm going to assume that's a lot.
This is a really brilliant setup.
Suits us just fine.
This place looks untouched. You'd never know the rest of the world is in ruins.
It's worth protecting, hence all the juice.
I thought I saw y'all with company coming down the drive.
Guys, this is our mama.
I'm Brenda St. John, and welcome to the St. John Dairy.
This here's Lee. He's from Macon.
A couple of our old farmhands were from Macon. They grow 'em good there.
They got a few more friends staying at the old motel.
Oh my goodness, that place is pretty vulnerable. Have you got someone with survival experience to lead your group?
I've got things under control over there.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing. That place isn't safe like it is here. Now that y'all are here, we'll make sure you're safe and comfortable.
Thanks for having us. We brought some gasoline on good faith.
We're all incredibly hungry.
These are for y'all. Baked fresh this morning.
Amazing.
Can't get stuff like that anymore. Not without a cow for milk and butter, that's for sure.
That's right. Hopefully Maybelle will make it through this bout of whatever she's got and be with us for a good long while.
Your cow is sick? What's she?
We have a vet. We could bring her here. We can help you folks out.
A vet? Oh my! Our prayers have been answered.
Maybe our whole group could come. For the day.
Well, how about this? Y'all go get your veterinary friend and I'll prepare some dinner. A big feast for all you hungry souls. It'll be nice to have some folks to help out around here again. Danny, why don't you come help me out in the kitchen?
Why don't I head back with the food and round up everyone for the trip over here?
Might want to take someone with you. Remember, those roads can be dangerous.
I can handle myself.
Take this. Why don't you go ahead and take Ben along anyway?
Take care of yourself, Lee. See you in a while.
Oh, I love you, Gum Gum.
Mark, Lee, why don't you take a look around? Once you get settled in, I could use some help securing the perimeter.
Is there a problem?
Sometimes the dead get tangled up in the fence before they fry and end up knocking over a post. It'd be a big help if you could walk the perimeter. You can learn a little something about our fence. I'm gonna go top off the generators before they run dry. Come get me when you're ready.
You betcha. This place is incredible. It's got food. And that fence? Oh man, that fence. If we play our cards right, this might turn out to be a place we can stay. So how do you want to play this?
They're offering us food. We should do whatever we can to make these people like us.
The way Brenda was talking, I get the feeling like she'd be happy to have us stay.
All the more reason for us not to fuck this up. If Andy needs some help securing the perimeter, then that's what we do. Pointy.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, I'm glad you guys decided to help us out. I noticed back at the motel that you folks are pretty well armed. You've been stockpiling, huh?
We've scraped together a good supply in the last few months. How about yourselves? What kind of protection do you have around here?
We collected a few guns to protect ourselves, but we really only use them when we go off the property. When we're inside the perimeter, the fence is all we need to keep us safe.
Did you hear about that pedo mass shooter, who had some crazy obsession with this game?
Was he a mass shooter, or did he just kill his family? I can't remember which it was, but I know who you're talking about. That guy was a fucking weirdo. So weird. It's, like, it really shows you how mentally ill some of these people are when they will publicly defend pedophilia. So, yeah, I think especially when you discover a pedophile is, like, publicly supporting it. Like, they're really fucked. But that guy was, like, an insane retard. Thanks for the donation, Oop.
We can't be the first people you've invited up to the dairy.
Well, no, we've made similar deals with other folks, trading for gas and food, but ultimately they moved on, looking for the people they lost contact with.
An electric fence is enough to keep out walkers?
Walkers? Is that what you call them? That's good. The old one wouldn't have, but Mac, he was our foreman, he figured out how to amp it up with the generators. We used to sit out here some nights and watch the sons of bitches sizzle and pop when they got too close. Closest thing to entertainment these days, I guess.
These generators are enough to power the whole dairy?
We got lots, and we gotta keep trading for fuel as much as we can, but they all work together to do the trick. Like us.
Mark and I can help you with that perimeter now.
Oh, good. The fence will stop a walker in about 3 or 4 seconds, but gets overloaded if we leave the husks out there.
You know, Mark and I can clear the fence ourselves if you want to stay here and finish up with the generators.
Well, that'd be great. I'll turn off the northwest section, and if you guys could strip them off and look for any weak points, well, that'd be a big help.
Sounds easy enough.
Stay attentive. You never know.
Do you think we're doing enough to get the St. John's to like us?
Well, we don't want to seem over-anxious. Showing them we can handle this fence is gonna go a long way.
I can't wait until everyone's out here. Everyone besides Larry.
Why the hell did you have to tell him I thought he was a racist? As if tensions weren't high enough.
Sorry, man. It popped out. I mean, you did admit it right to his face.
That guy's a piece of shit anyway.
Relax. You're not making things any better riling him up. There's one. Ugh. Lee, it's dead.
Come on, let's push it off.
Disgusting.
Come on. I'm sure there's still a few more.
Once this fence is patched up, this place will be a fortress.
This literally doesn't make sense.
Can you imagine not having to worry about the walkers anymore?
Whoever wrote, a woman had to have written this game.
Yeah, well, it's useless without gas. We might need food, but the St. John's need gas, too.
Not many drivers these days, Lee. We could scrounge up a year's worth of gas, easy. So what's your take on the brothers? They seem to have this place tied down pretty well.
These folks are just delaying the inevitable. This place is gonna fall apart, just like everywhere else.
Maybe you're right.
There's another one.
I see it.
Where does his axe go in the cutscene?
You never get used to the smell, do you?
Nope.
Christ. I can't stop thinking about dinner. Would have been nice to get some of those rations. I get hungry too, you know.
We'll go ask for more to eat after this is done.
All right. I can suck it up. Come on. I think I see where they're getting in. This one must have knocked it over trying to get through. He's tangled up in there pretty good. Come on, help me get this thing back in place so we can get Mr. Crispy off of here.
I think we'd get better leverage from the other side.
Good idea. Little help here, Lee?
I have a feeling one of them isn't going to be dead.
Holy fuck! What just happened?
The fences are on.
Why the hell would he turn the fence on? He knows we're out here.
I told you what would happen, you son of a
What the?
Get to the gate! Get down!
You asshole! Jesus! We had an agreement. Now you're fucked.
Who the fuck is that?
No idea.
Fuck. Now what?
With the fence on, that gate is our only way out!
I see ya. I already got one of you.
Why are you kidnapping a third world dictator and taking all of his oil? We do not do that in Germany.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for the donation, Germany.
Behind the tractor. We had an agreement. Now you're fucked.
Hey, hurry up.
What do I do here?
Over there.
Lee,
Don't
get
think
back
I
here.
can't see ya. You assholes deserve to die. Get closer.
Get down.
the fuck?
You didn't deliver the goods. Now we're gonna take what's owed.
Why is there not a... there has to
Give
be...
us the food.
Oh my god.
You
It's...
assholes.
That's so stupid. It's not giving me the thing. There's clearly a transmission thing I'm supposed to press.
I can do this all day.
Get out of the open.
It ain't right.
Oh my god, what is this thing's fucking problem?
You assholes.
What the fuck?
You got lucky that time. Try to lure me to the open. Come on out. Did you really think you could fuck with us?
Come on. If we can reach the gate, we can get through this fence and back to the house.
They're on the move.
Shit, that hurts.
I see him. Over there. You fucked with us. Now we'll take what we want.
Oh, is that guy gonna turn into a zombie?
Behind the tractor. Give
What
us the
happened?
food.
Shit.
Show
It's one of the dead
yourself.
we pushed down earlier. Gonna have to move it.
I already got one of you. Can't hide forever. Where do you think you're going? What about all the you really think you can fuck with us?
Another one? How many of those things did we push down?
Behind the tractor! Fuck you, strong bitches up! Give us the food!
You okay?
Yeah. Barely.
Come on. The gate's right there.
You asshole! Don't think I can't see us! I see him! What about all the rest? Fuck you, strong bitches up!
This game's stupid.
Ah, fuck you, strong bitches up!
Another one? How many of those things did we push down?
Oh my god.
Behind the tractor! Damn! Give us the food!
$192. Apparently Blaha is still giving shooting self-defense advice.
But why do we care? So what muscles do you think are going to help me in a fight? Besides grip strength. Okay, so you ready? So in a fight, right, which muscles are going to help me? Break it down.
Most gunfights take place within about 5 feet. So you want to be strong in general.
So which muscles are the most important here? I'm in a low ready, I'm ready to draw, and
He must have really short fingers. This isn't a Glock, but it's super hard for me to get my finger into the trigger guard when, especially on Glocks, when my index finger's pointed out. And you're supposed to keep your index finger curved in because you can slip it into the trigger much more easily and quickly, versus like having to fit your finger through the trigger guard. I find especially on Glocks that's a problem. So it's he must have really small hands. It's also just generally better to keep your index finger curved in and also like up on the frame. If you have your index finger pointed out, you can accidentally end up tensing up and set the gun off. If your finger's curved and above the trigger guard, you can't tense up and accidentally shoot because it doesn't go into the trigger.
And do a mag dump in my attacker. So I want you to tell me what muscles are going to help me here with this. All right, we ready?
He doesn't know how to shoot.
What muscles are going to help me? your delts. And I think that grip is a big deal. I think grip in forearms, especially if I'm in entanglement. If I've got it in and someone's trying to grapple it away from me while I'm popping them.
No, it's not a real gun.
Okay.
That's an airsoft gun.
So hold on. Let me grab a knife.
Here we go.
Okay, so what muscles are going to help me? So I'm bingo ammo, right? Oh no, we're out of ammo, And we got to go back to a blade. So what muscles are going to help me?
No one does. Fighting with a knife like this is stupid, by the way.
Because you always carry a knife, right? You don't ever leave your house without a knife.
Jason Blaha against a trained fight. Jason Blaha with a knife against a trained fighter. I'd actually probably still bet more money on Blaha. Knives are very hard to defend against. Like, Blaha's extremely slow and unathletic, though, so.
You guys in the gun control country,
He also
you don't
doesn't know
leave
how
your
to
house
hold a
without a
knife.
blade, right? So what's gonna help you? Yeah, that was just a toy. Yeah, you don't leave the house without a knife, right?
Blaha's probably a sociopath. I don't think he'd be afraid of pulling the trigger on somebody. He's also paranoid.
I don't. Minimum one extra magazine and a knife. That's standard.
Yeah, you do not have to be particularly brave to hold a gun. If Blaha points a gun at you, you should be worried.
So there you go, man. So over here talking about your muscles in the fight. I mean, it don't matter. I think grip strength is pretty important. I think this is your most important muscle too in a fight. One between your ears. Yeah. Crazy people in the world, right? Better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Got to be careful of the elite grip strength handling weapons. Now, dude, Glocks and stuff are pretty indestructible on that. They've run over them with trucks and stuff, and they're fine. Yeah. We're in a different world, man. Yeah, no, dude, we're in the modern era. So for people not outside of who are not part of the American pew pew culture, they may not be grasping that. For example, a weapon that is capable of discharging if it's dropped on the ground, do you understand how big of a deal that is? So people say, well, accidents happen. No, they really don't. Your stupid finger on the trigger is what happens. Improper training, improper user error. Modern firearms don't go off because you throw them on the ground.
Unless it's SIG P320.
Unless
a lot of older 1911s actually do that too, because they have floating firing pins. They can go off. But yeah, I mean, good guns don't.
you're this one company called SIG, and they have one model that has been documented to drop fire, and they.
Yeah, the SIG P320 and the older style 1911s without some of the modern safety features, they can actually go off if you drop them. They're more likely to slam fire, but they do go off when you drop them.
They catch hell for it for the past 5 years straight. Nothing but memes and memes and memes about don't accidentally drop a SIG. Like they've been clowned into the ground because there was a documented case. Right? There's a documented case of a SIG P320 going off, and you talk about absolute.
Yeah, Blaha's still a dumbass. Thanks for the niche one.
You okay?
Yeah. Barely.
Come on. The gate's right there. You assholes! It ain't right. We had a deal. I see him.
How did I...
Let's get out of here.
You lucky sons of bitches! Go ahead and run! We ain't going nowhere!
Lee, what's wrong?
There was a goddamn ambush out there.
Holy shit, are you okay?
Bandits here? On our property?
Oh, my lord! What happened to you, sweetheart?
It was those bastards in the woods, Mama.
Yeah, I'll be alright once it's out, but god damn, it hurts.
Hey, y'all.
Mark, oh my god, what happened?
He got shot with an arrow.
Christ, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How the hell did they get here without running into the bandits?
I should just pull it out.
Oh, no, honey. Come on. Brenda's got you. Come on inside now. We'll have you all sorted out. Well, you must be the
What kind of
veterinarian.
shit is this?
We ran into some people on the way up here. Bandits, I guess. I think it was them that attacked us.
They gave us a lot of problems in the beginning, killed a bunch of our farmhand. We were able to get them to stop by making a deal.
You knew about these people? Food for protection. Not like we had much of a choice, but they did stop hassling us.
God damn it. Carly said this place was locked down tight.
Maybe it isn't as safe here as we thought.
Look, we're sorry. We never had them screw with us like this. Not since we started giving them food. Listen, we may have had an agreement with those people, but we will not stand for this shit.
Ain't no way we're gonna let those sons of bitches get away with this.
You know where these assholes are?
They're hard to pin down, but I think I know where at least one of their camps are. When you're ready to go scope out that bandit camp, come find us.
Bandits? Are you serious? This place isn't safe. We can't stay here.
Not safe? This place is a hell of a lot safer than that motor inn. I think all of us and our guns can handle a couple of punks with bows and arrows. What we need to do is find a way to get our whole group out here to stay. Take this place over if we have to.
Whoa, cool your jets there, Rambo. These are nice people. Let's not do anything to get us thrown out before we eat.
I'm gonna...
You people are fucking retarded. I feel less fear here in UK overall that I won't just die. You realize that there are guns in the UK. There's also a lot of knife stabbings, because a lot of criminals will just use a knife because it carries a lighter sentence. So you're fine with getting stabbed to death, you're fine with terrorist attacks, where you might get blown up, and you're fine with only criminals having guns, but you don't want to be able to carry a gun. Like, are you people fucking retarded? Could you please show me the evidence that banning guns and, like, only certain firearms actually reduces your likelihood of getting shot by a criminal? You realize criminals don't care about the law, and they can shoot you, stab you, gang up on you, beat you to death throw acid on your face, but you don't want a firearm to protect yourself. Fucking stupid.
Get out and help Dan deal with these bandits. You guys should try to make friends with Andy and Brenda while I'm gone.
Well, that's easy. I got charm coming out of my ass.
Yeah, that's real charming, Dad.
Where's Ben and Carly?
Since Carly and Ben ate some of the food on the way to get us, she volunteered to stay behind and watch the motor inn until we get back.
Hey, I remember seeing kids in your group, so I went ahead and fixed that swing while you were out. I hope you kids like swings.
A swing! I love swings! Just like at my treehouse. Come on, Doc.
Why don't you kids go and play on the swing,
Swing.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Anytime. We're looking out for you.
They literally just got attacked by bandits, but they want the children to just run around outside on a fucking playground. Dude, I swear a woman had to have written this story. What the fuck is everybody... What the fuck? This game is fucking stupid.
If there's not enough room in the house for all of us, I guess a few of us could camp out here in shifts. Lots of hay. Enough of these might work as adequate cover from arrows, if that becomes a problem.
Open carry's stupid. You should only conceal carry.
Fellas.
How you feeling, Lee? Look, I'm really sorry you almost got killed out there. We should have told you how dangerous it was.
No shit.
You saw what they did to your buddy. Nobody's safe here until we start to fight back.
But how?
The two of us should go out and do some recon. Then we'll all mount up for some revenge.
Hell yeah.
Who the fuck are these people in the woods?
We don't know. I think some of them used to work at the big box up the way.
Save lots.
Yeah. Anyway, they're nutty as all hell and get mad when they're hungry.
So are you ready to head out there and find their camp?
Yeah, we gotta work together on this. Those bandits are a danger to everybody. Let's do it.
I'll stay here and hold down the fort.
Can hold
Remember,
the trigger to
we're
walk
just doing
faster.
reconnaissance
Yeah.
for now. No use getting ourselves killed.
Tell us about the time you jerked off to Zootopia. Why were you watching Zootopia and why did you get aroused looking at a CGI rabbit? Are you going to jerk off to Zootopia too?
I don't think I ever jerked off to Zootopia. I thought Judy Hopps could be hot, like in a porn fan-made thing. So I looked up Zootopia porn, and there's some good Zootopia porn. Like Judy Hopps, if you have her have a big butt, like yeah, I'd fuck that rabbit. And yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be some good Zootopia 2 porn. I'll jerk off to that. I really want to watch Zootopia 2. Thanks for the donation, Al Wally.
See anything?
Not yet.
I know it's around here. It's gotta be close.
Here.
Oh shit, you found it? You see anybody?
Can't tell.
Watch my back, Lee. I'm gonna check out the tent.
Oh my god, dude.
Clear. This camp's too small. It can't be.
Alawali, I just want you to know, you're fucking dumb. So fucking dumb. Like, fucking almost all shootings are done by criminals who are illegally in possession of a firearm. So unless you're getting involved with a gang member, you're not going to get shot. It is very extraordinarily rare for shootings like that to occur. So the idea that, oh, I'm safe in the UK because they banned a bunch of guns arbitrarily from a list of firearms, but people can still buy firearms, including handguns, therefore I'm safer. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you even know the firearms laws in the UK? You can buy handguns. You can buy rifles. Suppressors are also legal there, too. You don't even have to have a license for them. So why do you think you're safer in the UK when you have just as much access to a firearm?
Their main base.
That's what I was thinking.
Take a look around anyway. There's probably some shit around here they stole from us.
Empty. Nothing.
That looks like dairy milk. I have a feeling they traded with them at some point, because they mentioned something about getting ripped off.
Looks like they expected to be here a while. Tent looks pretty new. Anybody inside?
2 sleeping bags. One of them's kid-sized.
Looks like they were moving a lot of stuff.
What's in the boxes?
They're all from save lots.
The first few days they told folks to gather to the save lots by the interstate. Anything worth taking?
We don't know whose camp this is. Might not be bandits.
It must be. They don't share their neighborhood.
Boxes from the dairy here.
Probably the food we've been giving them. Fuckers cross the line. What'd you find?
A video camera.
Let me see that.
Battery's dead, though.
Oh, good. What else they got over here? Let's
Why
see
would
if
he
we
say
can find
good?
anything useful and then get a move.
Okay, I don't trust this guy. I'm gonna fuck him over.
I see you handled that gun.
This dude's a liar.
Lent you pretty well. You a hunter?
No, but Lily keeps us all on a regular training schedule.
Lily? I thought you were running things back there.
Yeah, but she's got the combat training.
Yeah, this guy is full of shit.
Nothing but fumes. Shit. Empty. But it looks like someone's been eating out of these. Recently. Yuck. I don't need that. Just water.
Wonder if they're making bread soup. Anything else around here? Or?
The hell?
Don't you fucking move.
Shit!
Put your guns down. I ain't going back. You tell him Jolene ain't going back.
Hey, we had a deal. No shooting as long as we gave you food. What the fuck happened?
You had a deal with them. I ain't them. Oh, I know you. I know what you are. And I know what you do.
You don't know me.
Steal my shit. Steal everything from me.
We had a deal. You people broke it first.
Why are you alone up here? What happened to you?
Well, that's a hell of a question, mister. They told me I'd be safe with them. Men who lived here. But it weren't safe. Not for me. And not for my girl. They didn't treat her nice. Not at all. They took her away into the woods. Wouldn't tell me where. And I begged them every way I could think. They just laughed. So I killed them. And I'm staying here till she comes back to me. One way or another. She'll come back. Now, maybe you didn't hear me last time. When I asked you, sweet, put your damn guns down. You think I won't kill you? I'm gonna take this here crossbow and put a nice sharp arrow right through your eyeball. And into your goddamn brain. You're not men. You're monsters. All men are monsters. Take what they want and then destroy it all. Take a can of beans. Take a little girl. It's all the fucking same to you.
Where did you get this hat?
The little girl.
You stole it from her.
So what if I did? You stole her from me.
What the hell are you talking about?
You know what? I changed my mind. I'm putting this arrow right through your balls. Yeah, right through. String 'em up on that tree.
Is that
Then
Clementine's
I'm gonna head
mom?
down to that farm and shoot every goddamn person I see.
Put down the crossbow.
No, sir, I need it. I need it to kill you fuckers. Go on, tell him, boy.
I don't trust
Tell him
the
what
dairy
you got
farmer.
in mind for. Oh.
I don't trust this dairy farmer.
God
guy.
damn it!
You straight up murdered that woman.
Hardly. She had a crossbow pointed at my forehead. It's a clean shot, though. Right through the forehead. That's good shooting right there. Still, what a waste.
So, that's it. We going back?
If they ain't here, I don't know where they are. And it ain't a good idea to go tromping through the woods looking for them. So yeah, we head back. Once they see this, they'll get the message.
I'll take the crossbow.
Come on. Man, that was a hell of a ride, huh?
Jesus, Danny.
What? You ain't getting soft on them, are you? Not after what they did to your friend.
You're back. What happened?
Handled it, Mama.
This isn't what Terry would have wanted.
Terry?
My husband. Miss him every day.
Then screw it up for everybody then, why don't you?
Oh, calm down, princess. I'll do it myself.
What's going on with them?
Dunno. Squabbling, looks like. Lot of tension with y'all, huh?
Yeah, you could say that. We don't exactly see eye to eye on how we should be doing things.
Well, it's probably just the hunger talking. And Lee, don't worry your head about them bandits. I'm sorry you've seen...
Fuck Ollie Wally. Fuck Vegan Runner. Fuck Wandering Mason. And most of all, fuck you, Richard.
Okay. Thanks for the donation, Random.
more violence than I'd have thought in your short time, but you all are safe here. Don't worry.
Think I'll go have a look around.
Don't wander too far.
Dude, I got some vegan gravy mix. Oh, fuck, that is some good gravy.
Dinner will be ready before you know it.
Why did that start playing? Yeah, dude, that is some good gravy. I'm gonna start making that with sweet potatoes. That is really, really good gravy. I like me some good gravy. Oh, I am quite high. Oh. That is quite nice, I gotta say. Oh. Oh, yeah. That is good indeed.
And thank your friend Koch again for me. She and the kids are in the barn with the cow. That woman is a lifesaver.
It's your moo cow.
It's okay, Clementine. You can pet her.
It's okay, go ahead.
Whoa. Katja says Mabel could have her baby tonight.
We'll see, Clementine.
What's this thing?
Daddy said it's called a salt lick.
Yeah, but don't lick it. It's gross.
Did you lick it?
I don't know.
Fucking dumb bitch.
Hey there, Andy.
Yeah?
We met this woman up in the woods. She seemed to know your brother.
Yeah, he probably talks a little more than he oughta.
When do you think, we might eat?
Hungry, huh? Don't worry. Mama's cooking up some good grub.
How's the cow?
Well, better now we got Doc on the case.
Thanks.
Yep.
I want to play in the hay.
Just stay close to your mom for now.
Okay.
Fucking hate that kid. What is that?
I want to play in the hay.
Just stay close to your mom for now.
The fuck?
Okay.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't trust them.
Empty.
G don't tell her, sorry VG, when I say liberated cities, I think I got it wrong. The IRGC was just completely withdrawing from the cities. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I know the IRGC has been avoiding clashes.
Rich, the UK owns 865 billion in US debt. In second place, Japan owns 1 trillion in US debt. In first place, the US owes trillions and trillions to other countries, unlike the UK where our debt is owned to the residents and institutions within the United Kingdom.
That's great. None of what you said made any sense. Thanks for the donation.
You found it too, huh? Lee, they're hiding something behind this door. I got a quick look. They got boxes of stuff and something metal and sharp.
Don't get paranoid.
It's my job to be paranoid, Lee. I got my whole family on this farm right now. How about you? What about Clem?
I'll protect her no matter what.
I know you will. Look, that guy with Katya, what's his name? He locked it up real tight the second we came in. I definitely heard a noise back there, Lee.
What?
My point is, we gotta know for sure. So go find a hammer or something and I'll have this thing off in a second. You back me up in case them farmers come running.
Hang on, man. Think this through. You smashed the lock. Then what if it turns out you're wrong? You just fucked your chance to get a good meal in those kids you're trying to protect. Use your head, Kenny.
All right, Professor, what'd you have in mind?
Let me have a look at what we're dealing with first.
Hey, Lee, you know how to pick a lock, right?
No. Why would you say that?
Well, you're, you know, urban?
Oh, you are not saying what I think you're saying.
Jesus, man, I'm from Florida. Crazy shit just comes out of my mouth sometimes. Sorry. What?
See those screws? Instead of breaking the padlock, we can just take off the assembly, have a peek inside, and then replace it all again like nothing ever happened.
All right. Sounds like you got a plan. I'll hang around and keep an eye on that guy with the cow.
Andy.
Shit, I thought that was Danny. Whatever.
Can I help you boys find something?
Kenny thought he heard a noise.
He's a little jumpy, huh? Well, we're all sure glad his wife is here. She's a lifesaver. You got no idea. Hey, do me a favor. Don't fuck around with this door, okay? Just, you know, Mama gets nervous.
Andrew, I need your help again.
No problem. Right away, Doc.
I want to play in the hay.
Just stay close to your mom for now.
Okay.
My butt duck would be a distraction or something. There's nothing back here, right?
Empty.
Distraction.
How sure are you that there will actually be regime change percentage-wise? Like if the URG kills civilians, then USA gonna attack, then otherwise it's just let the people take over. Completely fucked.
100% sure. Like, there's no doubt. It seems pretty obvious to me there's an inevitable Israeli and/or American intervention coming. Thanks for the donation, G. Distraction.
Have I missed anything?
No, not really. It smells funny in here.
Like shit, right, Lee?
Hey, don't use swear words, okay?
Okay.
I don't know why they give a fuck. It's stupid. Oh, so you can. Look at me, they burn.
Just some fence posts. It's a feeding trough. Looks like a bunch of old dirty clothes. Ooh, smells pretty foul. Looks like a bunch of old dirty clothes. Ooh, smells pretty foul.
So I'm supposed to create a distraction. I guess it's outside.
So, how does a woman like yourself run this whole place?
Oh, I managed just fine. Plus, I had my boys to help out. I couldn't do it
Love you,
without
Gum Gum. Alright.
Damn, this thing is the worst piece of shit. Something's always...
Also, I forgot to add you should give Nate one of your New Year's resolutions be to go to the liberated Iran and fuck an atheist Persian lady. Do you agree?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I've always wanted to sniff Middle Eastern girl's butt. Thanks for the donation, G.
He's tripping the breaker.
You're just gonna borrow this for a second.
Is that a multi-tool?
If a couple of tools out in the open is as unsafe as it gets, we'll be fine here. Would have been nice to have one of these back at the motor inn.
I'm assuming that's a multi-tool.
I guess Mark and I were lucky we weren't touching this thing when it came on.
Oh, we're supposed to give the tools to what's his name then. I think. Why does this shit take
There's
so
a
long?
baby in there?
Careful.
Oh
don't
my god, I
spook her.
don't care. This game is so boring.
Hey, Clementine.
My hat! You found it! I knew you'd find it. You said you would.
Listen, did you give your hat to anyone?
No,
Did you see any strangers around the motor inn who might have taken it?
no. Why?
It's probably nothing. Just let me know if you ever see anything like that.
Okay, I will. Hey, Lee, do you think you'll ever have kids?
I don't think so, Clem. Not the way the world is now. I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, I know. I'd
Maybe
enjoy
when the
Beyond
world
Two
gets
Souls
better
more.
then.
Maybe.
People just
Well,
wanted me to play
Thanks
this.
for finding my hat.
You're welcome, Clem.
Do you want to pet the cow with me?
Nah, but you go on ahead.
I like petting cows.
I picked up something I think could help with the lock.
All right, good to hear.
Any thoughts on how to distract Andy?
I don't know, man. Just look for something outside of the barn. We need him out of here.
Oh my god. There's no way I can finish this game on this stream. It's way too long.
Lots of hay. Enough of these might work as adequate cover from arrows, if that becomes a problem.
I already turned off the generator. I don't know if it gets him away for long enough. Or if it just starts a different thing once you have the pliers.
There you go. Ow! Damn it! That thing is moving fast. Ow! Damn it! That thing is moving fast. There, that should do it.
He's gonna leave it open?
Fucking Danny. Where'd
Oh,
he find this piece of shit? Oh, fucking thing
This
through
laser.
a belt. Damn it. Oh, son of a... Fuck. Oh, this take forever.
Mom, Dad, dinner time! It's dinner time!
Okay, honey, let's get that.
Dad! Dad! Come on! Let's eat!
Kenny, come along, honey. Kenny, come on. Don't make the children wait.
I'll make an excuse for you. Get that thing off.
Dude. Why? Oh my god. They just made that unnecessarily long. It's an alien spaceship. Oh my god.
Boy, didn't you hear the bell? Dinner time.
What the hell you got in that back room?
Look, we have food here, but Danny and I still gotta do a lot of hunting to keep everyone fed. When we catch something in the woods, we skin it and dress it back there. Mama doesn't like us to make a mess in the house. So you see, Nothing to worry about.
That's clearly not what that is. Why would it be locked?
Oh,
Biscuit!
You
Wow!
are an angel.
Oh,
Excuse
boy!
us, we had to block the back door after Walker got upstairs. Don't worry, that was a while ago and I ain't been back inside since.
Everybody sit down. I'll go get the meal. Oh, this is a delight.
I could eat a horse.
Where's Mark?
Now, don't you worry about him. I've already brought some food up. You just let him rest.
Mind if I wash my hands first?
Bathroom's right outside in the hall. And be sure to get under your nails. You've been mucking around in the dirt all day.
Is that blood? Farm books, cookbooks, nothing out of the ordinary here. Where the hell is Mark? Thought Brenda said he was up here resting. Feels like there's a storm coming.
My God, he's so dumb.
Where the hell is Mark? Thought Brenda said he was up here resting. Musty as hell. I guess someone needed some first aid recently. Ugh, what is this stuff? Looks like a bunch of medical waste in here. IV tubes, saline. What would dairy farmers need with this kind of stuff? What do they need so much morphine for? Where's that cord going? What the hell?
Lee.
Mark! What the hell happened?
Oh, cannibals.
Brothers.
What the hell happened to your legs, man?
Don't.
I was watching an Iranian who was pro-regime change and they mentioned they wanted to put the Second Amendment in their new constitution. So DW, you won't have to worry about Islamic terrorists. That Persian girl you fuck will gave a gun locked and loaded.
Nice. That's good. Thanks for the donation, G.
Eat dinner.
Did you fall in? Dinner's on the table. Everyone's having that.
Did y'all get barbecue meat?
Clementine!
Why would they be afraid of them eating his legs?
Clementine! No!
Huh? Lee, Jesus,
Grab the
man.
gun, shoot
Did
him.
you find something?
Oh, sit your ass down, Lee. This lady has made you a meal.
Yeah, Lee, what's gotten into you?
He just had a start.
He could use some goddamn manners.
You're eating human meat!
That's crazy.
What the hell?
Ridiculous.
Scaring the kids, Lee.
Lee, what the hell is wrong with you?
Grab the
Don't
gun.
indulge him, Lily. It's always something with this guy.
Grab the gun.
Mom, I was eating that.
What is going on?
They're picking us off to trade as meat.
You're out of your skull.
Mark is upstairs right now with no legs! Brenda, tell me he's not being eaten right now.
Grab the gun. Oh my god, this is stupid.
It's true.
Everything could have turned out okay for you folks.
He would have died anyway. We gotta think about living.
Settle down, honey. Growing up in rural Georgia, you're taught not to waste. It's how I was raised and how I raised my boys. Now, you got monsters roaming around that do nothing but eat people. And for what? To continue to rot till they eat some more. We think we can put that meat to better use.
We outnumber you.
Lee, that's not a very nice thing to imply. Andy is right. We go after folks who were gonna die anyways, one way or another.
Like y'all.
Lily, grab a knife!
Nobody's going anywhere.
We got lots of use for y'all right here.
He was right next to the gun. Why didn't he grab the gun? Do I have to play this stupid game? This, like, actually is for fucking retard baby dumb fucks. The sensible thing to do would be to play it off as if, oh yeah, I just washed my hands, grab the gun, shoot them both, and then show everybody upstairs. Like, what the fuck?
What the what? The fucking what?
Put your guns down! We're walking out of
Don't go
here!
near my fucking family!
I don't want to die. Mommy, what did I eat?
Somebody do something!
Lee? Lee?
Let go of her, you son of a bitch!
Please. Someone.
Ah!
Oh.
Coming up!
Open the goddamn door! You can't keep us in here! Open up! I will tear you fuckers apart with my bare hand!
Oh, this game is so dumb.
You sick fucking bastards!
Oh my god, this
Open
game
this
is so
door,
stupid.
God damn it! I will knock the goddamn
Dad,
door down!
stop. It was a person. They tried to make us eat a person.
But you didn't do it.
No.
The rest of us did, goddammit! If you hadn't dragged your feet...
Come on, Dad. Now's not the time.
Is there a way out?
Yeah! Through this fucking door! If they so much as touch my family, I'll kill those sons of bitches!
They locked us in here. I think it's a meat locker.
Those psychos have caught you in duck! Open up! You sons of bitches!
Dad, please stop!
This isn't better, this is
sucker
stupid.
was the one who brought us here!
Will you all just shut the fuck up?
Why did it fucking...
I'm scared.
Don't be. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna find us a way out of here.
You're worse than a walker!
Dad, please!
Shelves are pretty sturdy. We could climb up. But there's no way out through the ceiling.
Please
my
settle
God.
down!
I'll rip your goddamn heads off and make you swallow them!
Is there a way to...
Come on! Show yourself! Fucking cowards!
Dad!
Could there be a hole behind these pallets? No such luck.
There's more of us on the way! Let us out now, if you want to live! I'll break that damn door down!
Dad, you can't get... Easy!
Oh, God.
Dad?
Oh, he's gonna turn into a zombie. Okay, bash his
No.
head in.
Dad, come on!
Bash his head in so he doesn't become a zombie.
He stopped breathing. I think he's had a heart attack.
Shit. Is he dead?
He's not dead!
Oh
Somebody
my
help
god,
me!
he's gonna become a zombie. Oh my god.
If he's dead...
He's not dead!
You know what has to happen, Lee. Think about it. You saw that poor bastard at the motel? How fast he turned?
What are you saying?
Everyone's
Lily,
so
I'm sorry,
stupid. He's
truly
gonna be a
am.
zombie.
But in a few minutes, we're gonna be stuck in a locked room with a 6'4", 300-pound, seriously pissed off dead guy.
Fuck you! We can bring him back! Lee!
We'll mourn him later. But right now, we have to keep him from coming back.
No! God damn it, Kenny! He's not dead!
We can't kill him if he's not dead, Kenny.
You remember how hard it was for you to get that monster off of Katya? And Larry's twice his size. It's him or us.
Kenny, listen.
Don't think I forgot about what you said at the drugstore, when you all thought Duck was bitten. Well, I'm just doing the same thing. Except Duck wasn't bitten. And we know this guy's not gonna make it. Remember what Ben said. Gotta destroy the brain. Come on, Lee. You can't be in the middle on this one. You gotta have my back this time.
God damn it, Lee! I need you!
Oh
Please
my
help me!
God.
Come on, Dad. Come on.
You're right, Kenny. Let's get
You
this over
fucking
with.
monsters! Both of you!
I don't want to see.
I'm sorry, Lily.
No!
It's the only way.
Get off me! Don't do this! No! Let go of me! No! Please! No!
God help us.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know.
Don't you fucking touch me!
Clementine. Clem.
Why, Lee? Lily said he wasn't dead.
I'm sorry. We couldn't take that chance. You understand why we had to do this, Clementine.
So he won't turn into one of those monsters?
That's right.
Love you.
I know. But you gotta be strong right now. I need you to be strong. Think about something else, something hopeful.
Like what?
Shut up. I don't fucking care.
Getting out of here.
We're gonna get out, right? You found a way out?
I'm working on it.
God. This is so boring.
There ought to be an air duct behind this unit. Maybe big enough for one of us to fit through.
I don't know, Lee. Seems like a long shot.
Does the air conditioner come off?
I think I could take it off if I had something to remove the screws. The multi-tool. Of course they took it. Shit.
Maybe there's something else we could use. I've got a rock.
Ah, a rock won't help. But a coin might do the trick. Do you have a coin?
Uh-uh.
Would a rock do it? I got a rock.
It's not coming off that way. It's not coming off that way.
Oh my god, it's so fucking stupid.
Get away.
I just need to...
I told you to get the fuck away!
Slap a bitch.
Lily, I'm sorry.
Don't talk to me, Lee. Don't fucking talk to me.
Larry would have wanted...
Fuck you! You think he wanted this?
Of course not,
You don't know what he wanted. You never knew him. You never gave him a chance.
Maybe not. Maybe I should have tried harder. But I know he loved you. He'd want you to get out of here. I think I may have found a way out of here. But I need something to remove the...
Boring. This game sucks. Holy fuck. It's just... Oh! Oh! That is time-wasting, stupid horseshit. I cannot fucking believe how slow and bloated they made the fucking dialogue. Holy fuck, I literally can't handle that. What a piece of shit game. Why does anybody say that fucking series is any good? You have to be a boring, dumb fucking retard to like that shit. Oh my god, that's fucking horrendous. That was actually shit. I don't think I'm ever playing that garbage again.
I do business with Coach Greg now. Let's get fired up. Bro, I be on that HTLT and I'm ready for victory. Taping Andrew at checkout?
He's got sleeves and wraps on.
That right there is called Goblin Gear.
No, the game sucks. This isn't just an ADHD thing. The dialogue is so slow and bloated. It's just terrible. Like, Beyond Two Soul, like, they don't act like people. It is so slow. They have, what, a child and that guy's wife stuck with those cannibal freaks. They know they're going to be killed, and they're having, like, these stupid interpersonal issues, like, don't talk to me. I literally need to search his pockets to see if we can get out of here. No, don't touch him. Look, listen, your dad loved you, and he would want you to get out of here, okay? I know this is difficult, but we gotta move on, and we gotta work together to get out of here. I can't believe you did this to him. How could you? I know, but I had to protect everybody, and I was thinking about all of us. Like, fuck off.
That game was so boring. I'm glad you're off it now, lol.
It's shit. Like, it's so stupid. If you play any other story-based game like that, like the Dark Picture Anthology, what's another one? Beyond Two Souls. People act like people. Detroit Become Human, like, they might act like stupid people, but they act like people. That is just bad writing written by a fucking idiot who's just trying to make more melodrama because they think it's more dramatic and interesting. But, like, they're just fucking stupid. Especially in the context of a game where you're anticipating things and you want things to move on. Like, it's just so bad. Holy fuck. Thanks for the donation, though, Rack.
Oh yeah, here we
Like, that is still impressive, but the sleeves with the elbow wraps are kind of cringe. Like, unless he has really seriously fucked elbows, I don't know if there's an excuse for that.
go. Ready for the AMRAP. As many reps as possible, yeah. Not as much pop, not as strong without them, of course. But the elbow felt pretty good, which is very encouraging moving forward here. Anytime you think that you would like to try the Goblin Gear, you can use my code Andrew over there. Just apply it at the checkout. You get a discount, and I get a commission.
Yeah, I played Life is Strange. That was good too.
Oh, would you look at that? Look who's been working on his flexibility. Gymnastics 2030. Here I come.
Yeah, he's a legitimately strong guy.
Taught a couple of old dogs some new tricks. Called it.
I don't know the whole story behind why he decided to get so fat. He used to be really lean. He had like six-pack and everything. And he looked really fucking impressive. He had some of the craziest arms I've ever seen. And he's natural. He says he's steroid-free. I know part of it, he said he was like bulking to get strong and he just didn't give a fuck what he looked like anymore, but this kind of seems like crazy overkill where you're probably going to end up hurting your strength being that large. He's kind of a weird guy. He's Canadian. I don't know where he's based out of. I think he might be near me. I don't recognize the gym. The public gym he goes to. Gee, don't need $2, so all of a sudden these people have a problem with self-determination.
Jeb Bush. Jeb Bush.
You're lying.
The Islamic Republic does not represent the great Iranian people. President Trump continues to demonstrate historic leadership on Iran. So why Jeb Bush is now praising Donald Trump? And why? Is it because Jeb Bush woke up and became a lot better on stuff? No. It's because Donald Trump is finishing off what was the 7th country on General Wesley Clark's.
Praising Trump is not a good sign, especially for the America Firsters who are not in favor of the neocons.
Yeah. So this is what this is. There is Russian infiltration into the right-wing political sphere and the Republican Party. And there's Chinese infiltration into the left-wing political sphere and the Democratic Party. A lot of China and Russia's interests are intertwined. So the fall of Iran and the fall of the Maduro regime, that is a threat to both Russia and China. That's why you're seeing this kind of overlap when you see the Young Turks and some of these right-wing dumb fucks, where they both think the thing in Venezuela and the Iranian intervention is a bad thing. It's so cringe, dude. Dude, politics are so fucking brain broken. Like, so many people are such... They're all chimpanzees. Like, everyone's a fucking stupid baboon, and they can't see that they're being manipulated and played. Thanks for the donation, though, G.
It's your boy.
Yeah, I don't recognize the gym, but I know he's Canadian.
The big overhead monster, Big Andrew Richards, coming at you with a rare bench workout, just easing in. Or pack a muffin. Damn. I get a spot over here. Too much salt. Oh, how you doing that to somebody deadlift, bro?
Yeah, I don't know what gym that is. can't pinpoint where he at. That's interesting. Montreal Canadiens? He might be in Montreal. I don't know who the fuck outside of Montreal would be a fan of the Montreal Canadiens. But they gotta be... He's gotta be, like, either in Montreal or very close. Like, huh. I don't understand at this point why anybody who's English speaking would stay in Quebec. Like, it's such a nightmare living there. It's such a pain in the ass too, because Quebec is like treated as a separate fucking country practically. I don't want to listen to this jackass. Man. What game is this? Is this Outlast? Yeah, Outlast. The Outlast games are so stupid. There's a really cool ill trailer. Where was it? There's some other video from Ill that I literally just watched. There we go. Yeah, that game looks really cool and creepy. I'm really looking forward to that one. Kitty cat. I love kitties.
Hi. I'm here for Smiley.
Yes, I've had all about
Okay.
Is she?
She. Oh. Door's gonna open. There you go. Hello. Hi. Oh boy.
Oh, nice.
Hi.
Wow. What a beautiful cat. That is a good cat. Oh my goodness, he's so good. How is that cat so good? Oh. That's a snuggly kitty. So furry and fluffy. It's a fluffy kind of cat. Oh my goodness. Alright. I, um... I'm going to, I'm gonna go to bed. Oh. If not friend, then why friend shaped? Oh. Oh. Mooses want to say hello to the kitties. Oh, they want to say hello. Isn't that nice? That's pretty amazing. Rats. Oh, I love rats. Rats are so good. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's a hairless rat. Oh, you're looking at snow. My goodness. Wow. Look at that cat. It's a good cat.
You look pale. Something wrong?
Huh? Do you think so? I think I'm okay.
Bread and water soup.
Yeah, that should be alright. And we're gonna boil it in some water.
Deep frying bread could work. Yeah, the boiling it in water. Fucking weird.
With some salt. It's gonna be fucking hot as shit. Why? Why would you do this to yourself? Oh?
Good evening and thanks for joining us. An OPP officer is facing charges after allegedly entering the home her ex-boyfriend was in. She's now accused of assaulting his girlfriend inside the house while on duty. This happened more than a year ago. CTV's Mike Arcelides brings us the details.
It was 15 minutes of terror. It was very scary. She was in full uniform, hand on her weapon most of the time.
For more than a year, Chantel Stamkos and her family say they've lived in fear, afraid for their safety and of potential retaliation by a female police officer.
Lesbians, of course.
Who allegedly entered their home using the door's keypad and confronted Stamkos and her partner, a man the female officer used to date.
Oh, it's okay, not even lesbians, just crazy ex. Okay.
One point had said, if you don't leave, we're going to have to call the police. And she said, I am the police.
That officer, OPP Constable Amanda Farrell, stands charged criminally. Farrell faces 6 charges after
she's a crazy bitch.
After allegedly breaking into the couple's home last September while on duty, in uniform equipped with all her weapons.
She spent about 15 minutes in our house that day, chasing us around, trying to speak to him, yelling at me, verbally assaulting me, him.
Stamkos says Farrell, obsessed and upset her former partner had moved on, got into their home and then yelled at Stamkos and confronted the man. 2 weeks later, she claimed the man assaulted her months earlier while they were dating. And
of course she did. Believe all women, right?
Charges were filed against him, but later dropped. Following a police investigation months later.
Oh my God. There you go. More women lying about physical assault and abuse and sexual assault, rape. Yeah, it's just what they do. And it's a cop. It's just perfect.
It was Farrell who was charged by police. Along with being accused of break and enter with intent to commit an indictable offense, she also faces 2 counts of assault, along with criminal harassment, mischief, and forcible confinement.
I was very worried, because I kept asking the police, can you at least just tell me she's had her weapon taken away? At least just tell me she's not, responding to calls in my area anymore.
Traumatized and demanding accountability from police, Stamkos says the officer's actions have shaken her family and justice needs to be served, especially to those held to a higher standard. The Ontario Provincial Police releasing a statement to CTV News saying, "We cannot comment on the matter as it deals with intimate partner violence. As the matter is now before the courts, it would be inappropriate to comment."
They were trying to protect her. It's what the OPP do.
Confirming, however, the officer is not suspended, but off on an unrelated leave.
I just feel like people should know.
Yeah, so they're trying to protect her.
No, I just feel like it's not right that someone like that can carry a weapon and have that authority.
Yeah. So this crazy bitch is still a cop, still has a gun. The police protected her, even though it's obvious, provable she broke into somebody's home, threatened them with a gun while on duty. Yeah, the OPP is so fucking ridiculously corrupt.
And be a police officer. I don't think that's who the police would want to have representing them, and I think people should know that happened.
The accused is scheduled to make her next appearance virtually on Friday. The allegations.
Yep. That all sounds about right. All right, I'm going to go to bed now. I just ended up streaming late because I just fucking passed out when I got home. But I'll try to get some sleep and then we'll do a normally scheduled stream tomorrow night. And say goodnight to my Gum Gum. Me and Gum Gum are gonna get to bed and cuddle. Isn't that right, Gum Gum? That's what we do. We go to bed and cuddle. Love my big cuddly Gum Gum. Mwah. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. But sweet dreams and spaghetti.